I don't think I changed my lineup though. I didn't. Okay. But I am happy with the game 1 lineup for the most part. Except for the fact that Didi's not in the lineup, but it's overall okay. Everyone's where they should be for, I believe, them, except for that. That. Oh, wait. That. It's alright, because actually, no, I am going to switch those two. Yeah. So Rosario, McNeil, Forto, Alonso, Didi, JD, Dom, Ramos, Nemo. Rosario, McNeil, Conforto, Alonso, Didi, JD, Nemo, Ramos. Lefties with a DH. 2 switch. That's good. You switch. With him. And that's what we'll run with. Because Dom's actually not bad against lefties. He's better than Marisnik. He's better hitter than Marisnik against lefties now. 55-68 versus Marisnik's 54-62. I think for me is Marisnik's fielding and speed, so I'm going to stick with Marisnik. It's not that big of a difference. Rosario, McNeil, Davis, Alonso, Conforto, Ramos, Nemo, Didi, no DH. Switch you to there. Rosario, McNeil, JD, Alonso, Conforto, Ramos, Nemo, Didi. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Let's get it going. Down 1-0 though. DeGrom gave up a run. Not on a solo shot. Oh, actually no, it may not be a solo shot. I read that wrong. I was looking at their pitching. DeGrom did give up a run. I'm not too thrilled about that. I mean, it's not bad, but
Heidi Watney met with the players earlier. Heidi, where do you sense this team is mentally coming into this division series?
Matt, I visited with several players and coaches ahead of this opening game of the division series, and one thing I noticed was a sense of calm or quiet confidence. They feel like there isn't much standing in their way as long as they can continue to do what got them here. Well, that's easier said than done, but there is a lot of belief in this clubhouse right now.
New inning set to get underway and set to go
Leading
is the second baseman,
the second baseman, Ozzy Albi.
Alright, top 6, low pitch count though.
Here's the first pitch.
Hey!
Well, it's been a few years since the Mets have sniffed the postseason, but here they are back in the NLDS with a chance at making a title run.
I got to be honest, it's hard to believe they haven't been in the postseason hunt in that time. Way too talented a roster. They've had 2 Cy Young Award winners, plus a Rookie of the Year, but never got past 3rd place. Now they have a chance to be the big cheese in the Big Apple.
Well, if they do, it would be the 3rd title in franchise history, and the first since way back in 1986 when they stunned the Boston Red Sox.
Fuck you, Vescursion.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Ripped toward the gap in right. He's around first, heading for 2.
I was going to say something. I don't remember what.
And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Their own pitch is absolutely
The first baseman,
right now,
number 5.
This is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Nice.
In previous duels with DeGrom, comes in with 15 hits.
Ooh, okay, nice. 3-pitch strikeout, but we feel bad. We're going to give you 1 more. Count still only 3.
Well fouled.
Still 0-3.
as he fouls
Hanging
it
on with
away.
that. He's making the most of this
Both
with that
clubs
extra
with 3
strike.
hits in the ballgame. Another one sent foul.
One
And
pitch
misses
count.
badly.
Nice
It's ball 2.
Great job to lay off that pitch. After
Ooh,
fouling
but he still
off
strikes
so
out
many
anyways. He
previous
needs the
to
extra
it.
strike.
I gotta believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated with these types of at-bats.
Got him to miss the breaking
The
ball
center
there.
fielder,
Freddie
number
Freeman
13.
Oh,
makes that
yeah, the Mets
his
made the
third
wild card
strikeout
game in
of the night.
2016,
Ronald
right?
Acuna stands in as he checks his
They
swing
lost
here
the
for
Giants,
strike
Connor
one.
Gillespie.
Behind 0-2 now.
I think that was a thing.
Not a bad
Yep,
pitch
that
there
ball
with
went
2
out.
strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Even your bullshit.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there.
Now batting.
Ronald Acuna.
Left
With back-to-back strikeouts off the
Packing
bubble.
for out number 2 in the
Ozuna.
6th. Reined in.
Good range. Nice
This one
play.
First in time, and that
Leading up for the Mets, the shortstop, Ahmed
was the pitch.
Rosario.
That was a
Line
damn
hard.
hanging curveball.
But this will be a foul ball.
Man, he wants that,
That should have
swing
been a tie
back. He'll be
game.
thinking
You're damn
about
right I
that
want that
all
pitch
night.
back.
He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. A quick
I thought
out
the one
of
seed
run.
always got like the majority of the night playoff games. It's kind of bullshit. Our
The
first
right
game
fielder, number
was
9,
Former first round draft
Brandon
choice Brandon Nimmo.
Nimmo.
2 here to start the afternoon. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right.
I don't think I've ever
at
seen a
the
perfect
left
line and go the
fielder
other way.
as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, number 6,
So here's Jeff McNeil. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors for the Mets so far.
Did you say 3 errors? Oh, 2 errors. Still not good.
Line drive to center field. That gets
Drop
down,
lane.
and he's got himself a base
Nice.
hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
now batting,
Big
first baseman,
meat
2 men
Pete.
out,
Pete
and up steps the
Alonso.
bat of Pete Alonso. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on
And there's the lead,
hammered.
baby.
No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And
From down and away to
a
far over the wall.
dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game. So a 2-run shot to left center, his first homer so far in the series, and the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
the catcher, number
Love
40,
to see that.
Here's the
Wilson.
catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Ramos.
And so take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Drilled right back up the middle.
See, those little 2-out hits that keep the inning going can always be crucial because then you get a
Yeah, and I
blast
think he
type
might
deal.
have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there.
Now
Prior to
batting,
this inning,
third
he was
baseman,
pitching a shutout, but now he's
JD.
starting to look a little off.
David.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. Line toward the alley in left center.
If that were anyone but Ramos at second, they'd score. Oh, never
Hold
mind.
the wall out there for a ground rule double, and maybe a tough break as that
The batter,
freeze the runner
Potentially
in
the left
third.
fielder.
They're gone.
There's one
Michael
of the disadvantages right there.
Conforto.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2
Is
gone.
Conforto batting
That's what's
8th?
called getting
Center
the
fielder,
treatment.
number
Everyone knows he's a
16.
power threat
Marisnik
back,
is.
so it's all about
Can I
not
not
letting
skip
him
him?
be the guy that beats you.
Here's Jake
Come on,
Marisnik.
Marisnik.
He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lofted in the air.
Imagine thinking
toward
Jake
right
Marisnik
center.
would actually do something on
Inciarte
offense.
moving in. He gets there to make the play. And
Like, imagine. He pumps his fist after giving up the
Swanson
lead.
lining up to hit. He'll start the 7th, and Dan,
Leading
as a
off for the
former
Braves,
pitcher yourself, you must
the
be enjoying
shortstop.
this. Lots
Oh,
of good
and
I mean, granted, yeah, you got yourself out of a jam. You had the base loaded with 2 outs, and it could have been a much worse situation than they're in right now.
Oh,
I thought this would have been better. Don't give up a 2-out single, then a 2-out blast.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame.
Don't forget about my
Digging
really
in
good
once
looking
again,
bullpen, too.
Johan
The third
Camargo.
baseman.
He flew out in his
Johan
last at-bat.
Camargo.
Fouled off.
Because I meant it's a really good looking bullpen.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Ooh,
That's
good
inside.
take.
That's a great take right there.
I need to
Great
get the feel for the
pitch
curveball.
recognition to let that one
Need
go.
the ground to get that curveball back.
Opposite-handed, that's
Nope,
coming
that's a
across
ball.
the plate. You
It's a
might think you've got
dangerous
a shot
weapon
to
if you
stay
can find a
inside
feel
that
on it,
one.
which he just has not had today by the looks of it.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Nimmo in pursuit, and
That
no
ball's
one will
foul.
track it down.
Thank God that went foul. I had to make sure my mic wasn't acting weird. Ooh, that was a
Popped him
high
up.
changeup. Never a good idea.
Davis.
Almost
Threw
never a
his
good
right.
idea. Never saying
Makes
aggressive
the
goals,
play,
but
and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting. Catcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's
Travis
the first pitch.
d'Arnaud.
And he just keeps
0-1's
rolling
the
along
count.
as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control.
way to settle in
he's
after the
out.
first DeGrom. Gave up that one run in the first.
It's time for the
Nothing
traditional
across here this
7th
half.
inning
7th inning stretch time here at
stretch.
the ballpark. The Mets are out on top.
I sounded like Michael with Bruce
2-1.
Buffer. Michael Buffer. No, I'm not pinch hitting for DeGrom.
Standing in, Jacob DeGrom
Leading up
will be
for
the man
the
to lead
Mets.
things off here in
The
the bottom
pitcher.
of the 7th.
Jacob DeGrom.
And that's why, because he can swing the bat a little bit, and I want him to pitch it in the 8th.
So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not
The
only
batter.
is he
Who is this?
Number 1.
well,
Shortstop.
Soroka must
Oh,
have a
man.
card game. Ooh, actually, no, he probably pitched
Rosario.
game 163.
whether or not he wants to pinch run,
That's really good, the added benefit
he's opened up a
of
whole
them
He's
having to
out.
play a game 163.
Now over to Freddie, and it's
So
a
this is
double
probably their number
play.
3 starter. Soroka 1, Fultonevich 2, if I had to guess.
The right fielder. Number
It was
9.
expected double
Now
play.
after the double
Brandon
play. And next it'll be the
Nimmo.
outfielder,
Like slightly
Brandon
blocking
Nimmo.
and bothering the fuck out of me.
High in
Damn.
the air into shallow left center. Ozuna is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing.
So like another
Your
game
attention,
starter.
please.
Will pinch hit
Pinch
here,
hitting
and
for
he's
the Braves.
potential
Can we sit
tying
down?
run.
Number
Justin
22.
Wilson,
Nick
Malapany, Keller. I'm
Mark
actually
Hinkle.
I'll keep Edwin Diaz up because he's warm already. In case I need to go to the bullpen this inning.
And there's a cold strike to the
We're still hitting 99, so that's a good
1.
sign.
On a big swing there
Oh,
from
two.
Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike 2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's
Ball
throwing
one.
each
God,
pitch
if
with
DeGrom had that
confidence.
curveball
Ball
working,
and
I
2 strikes to
guarantee
count.
he hasn't given up a run.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Oh, it did. I agree.
Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ballgame.
Now batting.
Always talk about
The
how
right
important
fielder.
getting
I need to get my ears
leadoff
to
men on
Ball.
base is,
That's
and
inside.
it's true.
Yonke.
So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him
1-1.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
No,
A fastball
inside.
awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Full count to Ender Inciarte, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Okay, I don't want to walk him with Albies on deck.
Games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is
The batter
late
number
in
1.
the game.
Not ideal.
Second called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
There was a solid curveball.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch here will be number
That's a ball.
100.
Ooh, okay, we're giving him the extra strike,
I'd
are
love
we?
to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down,
Can't go down with
the pitch comes down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, Dero, this is
Now batting. The
That was
first
a bad
baseman.
pitch. What a dive by Pete Alonso! Oh my God!
On a phenomenal play to retire the side. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Oh my God! I need to watch that back.
Ladies and gentlemen,
stays
you're
in the
at
game.
That's why I stream everything. The reaction,
Now
the play,
playing
everything about that.
number 23, Adam.
Love to see it.
Ball. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the
Jeff
Braves.
McNeil is into
Number
starting off
19,
here as he looks at a called
James
strike. It's nothing
Green.
in 1.
Hey, great job pounding his zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the
I don't know why I
box,
decided to
got to
cross
get
him.
ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Big meat Pete.
Up next for
Big
the Mets.
meat Pete.
The first baseman,
Pete Alonso.
Pete.
He's got a hit in
Alonso.
I don't like these
In
shadows.
that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the
that's
breaking
low.
ball because he certainly got a breaking ball and he didn't miss it.
When I'm
He
able
hit
to
it
read a
right on the
curveball, I
screws.
will smash it all the time. It's just a big
Here it
win.
comes, 1-0. There's a shot to left field and deep. Look at
Big
this.
meat Pete getting all the runs today. Look out for playoff Pete.
A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game. And the Mets have taken a 3-1 lead.
Beautiful insurance.
You know, that's a huge home run at this point in the game. When you can tack on an extra run heading into the 9th, it's a big confidence boost to the whole team.
I have a deal
Pretty
on that.
demoralizing to the opposition.
108.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
And that'll bring up
Ramos.
Wilson Ramos.
Oh, we're going back to back, are we?
To left field, and there's no doubt about it.
Pete Alonso and Wilson
Back-to-back
Ramos.
jacks.
That apple's getting a workout all of a sudden.
A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series, and the Mets open things up.
I like
here.
that
It's
camera
now
angle when they cross the
4-1.
plate.
I know one thing, with this homer, it might make the decision to send the starter back out there a little easier for the manager. Got some wiggle
Your
room now
attention,
when he's
please.
been pitching
My exit velo
well.
Now
So I
pitching
expect
on
we'll
that
be having
Braves.
that conversation with
103.
Doug.
Number
Three.
56,
Know he wants to
Distance?
go back out there.
Darren O'Day.
O'Day.
There's the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. First pitch
Count
is a
1-0.
slider.
And there's no replay ball in March to October. Yeah. That's dumb. Whatever. Ooh! His arms! I hate that. Call timeout.
Time
That
asked for
always
and
fucks me
granted
up when
by
I
the
do
home
that.
plate umpire.
Like, if his hands are messed up, I never get a base hit thereafter. Like, on the next pitch after, if I swing it. It's never good.
Line towards center field.
At least make contact there.
Acuna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left
so 2 are
fielder,
gone in the Mets half
Michael
of the 8th. And up next, the left-handed
Conforto.
hitting Michael Conforto. He's set. Here it comes.
I hate Darren
One
O'Day.
oh.
That slider to
Side
the
arm,
outer half,
submarine
but it
arm,
misses
whatever.
1-0. Here is a ground ball
Thought that
now
was
for the
higher.
shortstop to the right of second. Throwing
Ah,
the
well.
dirt, but a good scoop at first.
3-run lead. Safe
Acuna digs in now.
situation.
He's
Grounds
batting
over 100
cleanup
pitches.
in this one, but
Going
we'll
to
get
Kellogg's.
us started here in the inning.
center
They
fielder,
look to
number
wake up
13.
the bats.
Ronald
Yeah, not much to get
Acuna
excited about with
Jr.
just a simple
Ladies and
notch on
gentlemen,
the scoreboard.
your attention,
But you have to
please.
give
His
credit
curveball
to
is
the
on.
For
No
the
ball,
Mets,
on the other side.
Very
Number
rarely is it
35.
not.
Keone
Keone.
comes on from the pen, hoping to
Kellogg.
finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, left fielder,
Set and
Marcel
And he gets
Ozuna.
Nice
in here with
pitch right on the
fastball,
black.
strike one. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Can't get fooled
0-2
again.
count. You can do just about anything
JKA
you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
What a curveball.
So it was a strikeout.
Good time to be a
swinging.
pitcher. Good time to be a Mets fan.
The batter,
Retired, and
number
now they're
7,
down to their final out in this one.
Dansby Swanson.
He had his timing pretty well on it. For the most part.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As he
0-1
swings
the
and
count.
misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And here's a curveball
One ball,
at
one
that
strike.
time for a ball, 1-1. Fouled away. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet.
That's a game 1 win for the Mets.
He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is
Pete
over.
Alonso
So the
and Jacob
Mets
deGrom.
taking game 1 of this division series.
Yeah, but remember, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win is really more meaningful in this
Yeah, the weather's
round
not
than
changing
it would
tomorrow,
be
it
in the
seems.
LCS or the World Series. Now, if they can win game 2, they will be really in a comfortable position.
And now what can we say for the Braves?
Well, they will be pretty desperate to win Game 2 to even this thing up, Matty, for the reason Dan just mentioned. Game 2's outcome's really going to advance the narrative of this series.
Up 1-0 in game 2. Dodgers Cubs are tied. A little surprising. I see the Cubs taking the loss there because they only won 89 games. Everyone else in the entire postseason at least won 90 to 100. Tampa took game 1 on the road. Was kind of a surprise. Nothing more really beyond that.
So the Mets grabbed an early advantage in the series with a big win in game 1. Heidi, what can you report about what they're thinking heading into game 2?
Well, Matt, thanks. Talking with the team and their coaches earlier, they stressed the importance of this game today. They said taking the first one was great, and it's always a confidence builder. But if they don't take care of business in game 2, that first win doesn't really mean that much. A 2-0 lead in a 5-game series, though, now that is something they can get excited about.
Leading off for the Braves, the right fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Now the
right, Corey Kluber.
Too much dip on the sinker.
Came across in the trade and pretty much made the National League his bitch.
Left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A ball in
Thought
his
2017 was
Atlanta
bad.
leadoff man.
This man might be a robot.
1-1.
Look at him now. Back from injury, back from surgery.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs.
He had a
in this
sub-3
one.
ERA
He's
when I traded for
known
him.
his sinker,
And I
keeping
think
the
that
ball
just
on the
really,
ground.
for the most part, has dropped since then.
Tough curveball that time, but he's
Almost
able
to
to
start
make
the
a little
game.
contact to keep this at-bat going. Now a swing pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's the first out.
The batter,
80
number 1.
pitches,
Up steps
Second
Ozzie
baseman.
Albies. Lifetime
Ozzie
against Corey Kluber.
Albies.
1 for 4. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. Now here it comes.
That's a ball.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3
Now batting,
strikeouts in
the
a game,
first
but
baseman,
I will say
Freddie
he's not the first guy to have a
Freeman.
terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Goes a
Back
hanger.
up the middle.
I'm lucky to get that ball back.
Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you
There
can
is
see
no
that's
center.
only the
The
3rd
center
inning.
fielder,
He's given
number
up the
13,
entire game, so he's
Ronald
still in total
Acuña
control out there.
Jr.
First pitch is a
Wish
sinker.
Kluber had a
Called
slider.
strike
Don't get
one.
me wrong, I can work with his
Hey, I know
cutter.
the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball.
Got
Well,
him.
the play's been made, and that retires.
Try to get one more inning out of him.
And that'll
Perfect.
bring
Top
in the
line
former
for
top
the
prospect.
Leading
Ahmed
up,
Rosario.
for the Mets.
He'll have the
The
opportunity
The
to kick
shortstop,
things off as we
Ahmed
begin the home 6th.
Rosario.
That was Nimmo.
This is line to left.
Good start to the inning. A
And
leadoff
they'll get
double.
down out there for extra bases. And he is into
I'll tell you what,
second
Ahmed
base with a
Rosario
leadoff
really
double.
grew on me this year.
Left fielder really
Now
never
batting,
had a chance at
number
that one
6.
at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
This is pulled into right, and that's taken in straightaway right. Try from second,
tag up.
and he'll make it up to 3rd safely here with 1 away.
The right fielder, number 30.
Conforto with a
Away
solo
now
shot.
to the Mets in the 6th.
John
There's my MVPs right
Porto.
there.
Left-handed hitting
Conforto and
Michael
Alonso.
Conforto.
It was Alonso in game 1, and right now it's
Base hit
Conforto
to
in
right.
game 2.
And the runner scores from
All the
3rd as
offense.
they extend their lead.
Actually, also
That
like
base
Ramos
hit
at
was
home.
screaming off.
Now batting,
Show
first
track
baseman,
technology more than
Pete
confirms it. 111
Alonso.
miles an hour is the exit velocity of that line drive.
So here's Pete Alonso. He'll lay
Nope.
off a slider too low, ball 1.
Count
0
1-0.
for 2 from him so far in this one. And evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he pulled up in time, but it's a call.
1 ball, 2
Strike
strikes.
2.
The count.
Conforto stands at first with 1 out. To 2
That's
balls
in.
and 2
Ball
strikes
2.
now.
Damn it.
Hard on the
That's the
ground
one thing I wanted to
toward
avoid, and that was a good pitch to hit,
Swanson
too.
scooted up. One there.
Out.
Relay to Freddie.
I could
Double
have just dropped the
play.
bat a little bit lower, but whatever.
7th inning ready to roll.
Leading off
That'll
for
bring
Atlanta,
up the big RBI
the
bat
left
of
fielder,
Marcelo
number
Zuna.
20.
Good
Marcel
pitch
No
right
balls
there.
and a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Follow me.
The next
That song
0-2.
stuck in my head. Why worry by Isaiah Rashad?
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches to
batter,
to hit
number
right.
7.
That good straight
Shortstop.
changeup El Cameo.
Danby.
There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed and the ball. It just doesn't get there.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. No hits to this point. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count.
I wish I
And
kept
the
my
pitch.
daily bonus.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Unbelievable what he's doing
Just
right now.
about everything he's doing is working.
Now
All of his
batting,
pitches,
the
great
third baseman,
command, great
Johan
location, and the big key
Camargo.
with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Johan Camargo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
One ball,
Next
one
pitch
strike.
will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball
15
game.
Ks through 7 shutout innings, just cracked 100 pitches. That's a solid outing that I'm satisfied with.
Leading up
Set to
for
go
the
as
Mets.
third
That's a
baseman.
phenomenal
third baseman,
outing that I'm satisfied with for sure.
Gregorius.
Popped up.
Thanks for coming, Corey
Freeman
Kluber.
is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number
J.D.
33.
Davis, the next at bat.
J.D.
0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Davis.
Can't call time, so that's cool, I guess.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Albies has a play.
Yeah, I am noticing more pop-outs in balls that I would easily make contact with that I'm
The
falling
center
off when switching to directional.
Fielder,
Here's
But
number
I'm
9.
noticing better
Hit in
results
2 at
Brandon.
bats at this point in the ball game.
Nimmo.
as opposed to zone. So I don't know how to feel.
First offering on its way.
Each one has their benefits.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Good hit, Nim. B Nims.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He squares it up and hits
Oh
a
boy,
ball to
Ramos.
left center. And
That might
that'll
score
split
Nimmo.
the gap as it should be extra bases. Nimmo ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe
RBI
at
double
the
for
plate.
Wilson Ramos.
It's now a 3-0 ball game.
That's a big
Now
RBI
batting,
right
the
there to
pitcher,
stretch this lead.
Jory.
Pinch hit
Takes
for
a lot
Kluber.
of
Dom
Kluber.
Smith.
Your attention, please.
Yeah, Dan, no
Pinch
doubt.
hitting
as
for the
an
Mets.
offense, all you're trying to do
Number
is put
2,
your pitchers in position to be
Dominic
successful. Giving them
Smith.
that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Mark Melanson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot
Come on,
in the
ball.
lineup following the double switch.
Let's go. Pinch hit, 2-run shot, Dom Smith.
Will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
5-0 lead.
The batter, the shortstop,
Standing in now, Ahmed
Ahmed.
Rosario.
Rosario.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Keep
Loud
it
noises
going,
right here,
boys.
fellas. Hey, you're gonna have to mix it up a little
The
bit
batter,
because they are on.
number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next
I
to
shouldn't
take
have
a
swung
turn.
that.
As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
Even with the slide step,
Acuna
it was a
is
knuckle
there,
curve,
and
so I
he'll
probably
make
would have
the
been
catch
safe.
to
Oh well. Edwin Diaz.
Your
Rob
attention,
Diaz
please.
has been summoned from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
as he'll
for the
do
Mets.
so to start the 8th.
Number 39,
He
Edwin
starts the number 8
0-1.
hitter with a strike,
Diaz.
0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They
No
need
ball,
base runners,
2
so
strike.
they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was
Up
a
next for
great
Atlanta,
strikeout. And with
the
the
third
kind of stuff
baseman,
that he has,
Adam
it's not uncommon for him to
Duvall.
absolutely dominate certain guys.
And that's swung on and
0-1's
missed
the
for strike
count.
1.
God, I love this bullpen now.
That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
0-2 is the count.
Bases are
Hate my
empty,
allergies,
1 man.
oh,
out.
that's for sure.
And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So making back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for
Now
him
batting,
on the mound since
right
he's come out of
fielder,
the pen to start this
Ender
inning. That's back-to-back
Inciarte.
Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Oh my God! Wait, so baseball's happening?
Here's Ender Inciarte. Fouled off. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
That's cool. I
Another
thought
one fouled off,
like
and he's
the
quickly
negotiations
behind
for
0-2.
baseball weren't happening, and I thought people were just like, because of
Lofted
how
in the
often
air
it's
out
like, oh,
toward right
baseball's
center.
happening, then it's not. But it turns out, yeah, like it's actually happening this time.
Conforto under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
There's a damn good
Down
chance
in
I'll be
order
watching
go the
spring
Braves.
training games at Fenway
They
next
can't
week. I mean,
chip
not
into
personally,
that
but
5-0 deficit.
Ladies
Sean
and gentlemen,
Newcomb
your
signed to pitch out
attention
of the
please.
bullpen in the bottom half
Now
of the
pitching
8th.
for Atlanta, number 15,
well, I mean, well,
Sean Newcomb.
there's a good chance it's happening.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. He
Leading up
singled his
for the
last
Mets.
time.
What is this? Oh. That's actually really funny. Yeah, baseball's dead. This is a Buster-only tweet. And the dominoes are now likely set to tumble. 1. Implementation of a short season by MLB. 2. Some players choosing not to play. 3. PA grievance. 4. Upcoming free agents get destroyed in market. 5. All major labor issues merely deferred to next spring. Mutually assured destruction. Wow, and this really kind of fucks Mookie Betts. I mean, it fucks the Dodgers, but like it also fucks Mookie Betts. And I think it fucks us as Red Sox fans.
Scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
The batter, the first baseman.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
Victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Damn.
Now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Big Meat Pete going down and getting one.
No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of this series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter.
2-strike fastball.
Every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate,
Gregorius.
Damn.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
See, like that's what I mean. Like if I'm on zone, I think that ball gets hit hard. Whereas Pete's ball is definitely a ground out.
33.
Into the box now,
J.D.
Davis. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far.
And that ball is also gone. Like on a power swing at that.
He will get there.
That sounded like terrible
running play. Ready for another chance.
Ozzie Albies
leading off the
one start off the ninth inning
second base.
His guys in danger of going down 2 games to none.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mets.
Oh, he had him fooled
Number
there.
29,
No balls and 2 strikes.
Brad Rock.
Strikeout here yet again. It's
Wow.
been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikes.
Usually I can't pitch against Albies for shit, and he's
The
wearing
first
golden
baseman, number
sombrero.
5, Freddie.
Fastball taken.
0-1.
Gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
No, inside.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Got him swinging on the fastball.
The center
there.
fielder,
Freddie
number
Freeman
13.
retired, and now they're
Ronald
down to their
Acuna
final out in
Jr.
this one. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
One thing I don't like, and hopefully is not implemented into this game, based on the 2020 season if it happens. Actually, I'm wondering about that. What happens to this game?
For it, but he can't pull it
Oh,
in.
good job in center there, Nimmo. Not that you would have prevented him from getting the second anyways. If this short season happens,
The left fielder,
there's...
Marcel.
Wow, Brad Brock, you suck, hey? Congratulations, this is your one and only playoff outing now.
And goodbye, this one ain't coming back.
And Familia's going to close it out now.
The batter, number
Here is
7.
he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off. 1-0 the count. That swung out.
I got a ball, one strike.
At 1-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here.
The
All
count
he's
is
trying
1
to
and
do is
2.
avoid the golden sombrero.
Sombreros for Swanson and Albies.
Good night. So the Mets get another big postseason win to take a 2-0
In this 2020
stranglehold
shortened
on this
season,
best-of-5
both
division
sides
series.
agreed to have
Yeah, Matty,
extra
this appears
innings
to be a team
start
on
with a
mission
runner
right here.
at second.
They're firing on all cylinders and are now only one win away from advancing to the league championship series.
D-Row, they're looking awful. It's going to take a total reversal.
Which they
for
did in
them
the
to
World Baseball
overcome
Classic
this
last
point.
summer, which I thought
Now,
I hated
has
it.
happened
I hated
before,
it.
so if
Because
you're
you
on
had
the other side, you take a day off,
lead
you clear your
off
head and
sack
hope you can come
bunts
back out and just
to
try
start
get
innings.
one win
Think
at a
about
time.
that sentence. Lead off sacrifice bunt. Because you'd have a runner at second base with nobody out to start the inning automatically. So then you would have a leadoff sacrifice bunt followed up with a sacrifice fly to win the game. So you would win the game, you'd walk off, score a run without ever getting a hit. Which, up until now, the only way to have done that would be errors and walks or balks, stuff like that. Rarity. Absolute rarity, that's going to be a common thing.
Heidi, you spoke to some of them earlier. What was the mindset of this group headed into this game?
We're at 3-1,
Thanks,
I
Matt.
think was
Up
the
2
score
games to
heading
none.
into
They
game 3.
certainly have a lot to feel good about. They said they're confident they're going to wrap up this series today.
Leading
Although
off for the
they
Mets,
also acknowledge
the
that
right
nothing should
fielder,
change
number
for them.
30.
I'm guessing
They
Soroka's
still
in
have to
there.
play
Michael
good baseball and execute on their
Conforto.
chances, and that requires focus and not looking ahead
maybe
to
not
what
anymore.
might be next.
Conforto with a
They know they
leadoff
have to take
solo
care of
bomb.
business in this contest first.
And
Into the
outta
chop house
here.
roof.
And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
These kids are unreal, Conforto and Alonso.
Solo home run there for Michael Conforto. His second home run of the series.
So I'm not just hitting more
And the
home runs,
Mets
it feels like I'm
open
hitting
things
more
up here. It's
no-doubters,
now
and obviously that's
4-1.
going to happen as
Hey,
you get
listen,
into
there's
better
an old
teams, but
adage in
still.
baseball that solo home
That was a
runs won't
high
kill you.
one.
This is one of the top hitters in
I wanna
that
see the
lineup.
launch
So
angle
a
on
home
that
run
baby.
and
We went
a solo home run
415,
right here, it's not the end
but
of
the
world.
angle was 439.
The batter,
Up
the first
next,
baseman,
Alonso's got a
our
home run
bat
this
of
game.
Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
Here's another one.
Come on,
that's
go back to
drilled.
back,
This one
please.
to left. Ozuna looks up.
Conforto and Alonso
And it's
go
gone
back to
as
back.
they add still another.
Pete Alonso's second of the game and his fifth in this 3-game series.
Solo shot here to left. His second of the game as they stretch
Your
the lead
attention,
to
please.
5-1.
Now pitching for the Braves,
On his way
41
out to the
degree
mound
launch
is the
there.
Atlanta skipper.
Josh
And he's going to make a move as that's going to be
Tumblr.
all for his start
Pete
this
Alonso just
afternoon.
fucking killed the Braves.
No
Like,
balls
that's all
and a
he's done.
strike to count.
2-homer game in game 1, a solo shot in game 2, and a 2-homer game in game 3. 5 home runs in a 3-game series is unbelievable.
Down the first baseline.
No, that's bad.
This will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul. No outs, nobody on. Rounded up the first
I wonder if a
baseline,
legit team's going to win
but
this
this'll
World
be a
Series now,
foul
though, like the
ball, and
2020
it's still
actual World
0-2.
Series, or if it's going to be some bullshit team because of a shortened season. I'd love to see that, don't get me wrong.
Nothing in 2
But
count,
at the same
and
time,
the
like,
pitch.
I would hate to see like an
There you go.
Check
asterisk,
swing
like,
here, appeal
you know,
down to
like
third.
say,
But James Kingsley
I'm
says he
talking
held up
Pirates,
all 1.
a team that's clearly not going to win the World Series, win it, and then have it be tainted though at the same time. In
Hit
some
on the
people's eyes, I
ground
don't think it
down
would
the first
necessarily be
baseline.
tainted because it's not like
Freeman is up
they
with it.
cheated.
Step on first himself for the out.
up next to the
One
Mets,
away now for the Mets
left
in the
fielder,
6th. And his
J.D.
bat next will be J.D.
Davis.
Davis. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on a pitch
0-1
below
the
the
count.
knees. 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. This is line to left.
Good little looper, JD.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. Liner toward
Good
right
contact,
center.
Nimmo. Oh, that's going to get down.
And the Mets just keep right on rolling as this is good for extra bases as well.
If I'm running hard on contact, I think he scores.
Second and third following the 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right
The
there.
catcher,
They're
number
not even
4,
holding the runner in second.
Wilson
Good hands to the ball,
Ramos.
solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as
Oh, that was a
as
good
the
cutter.
swing gets. Nice look at it there.
I read it
from
well,
our
but
guys
like
as well.
I also wasn't
Wilson
expecting
Ramos
to break that
at
much.
the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And a good
1-1.
idea to hold off on that
Almost got me
swing. It's
again,
ball
but-
1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
That was a hanger.
Swing and a shot hit down the
Stay
corner.
fair. 3-run
That
shot,
ball
Wilson
will
Ramos.
stay
Pour
fair, and
it
it's gone.
on,
A
gentlemen.
home run.
Well, sometimes
Alonso,
runs come
that's
in
expected.
bunches.
I mean,
That's
maybe not to
definitely
this
the
level.
case in this inning.
Conforto,
That's
inspected.
three, count 'em,
Not again to
three
this
home
level,
runs
but
in
still.
this frame
But
alone.
Wilson
The look for
Ramos,
the game. Did
he's
someone
stepping
throw a
up right now.
Ladies
Didn't
and
tell me
gentlemen,
about?
your
Sure looks
attention
that
please.
way.
Midget-ass
Now
Marcus
pitching
Stroman's
for
been
the
taking that
He'll
bat
try
here
to
largely
shorten
Number
this mess
15.
out. He's going to try to at
Unless his
least
pitch
get
count's
a
high, and I
couple of
don't know
innings
it.
for his guy.
Yuka!
So now to the plate, Marcus Stroman in there.
He drops one in for a hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the
The
ball
batter,
well,
number
but
1,
now he's mixing in a base
shortstop,
hits. He's in the
Ahmed
game, giving his manager
Rosario.
options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole
Conforto let off the
Oh,
inning with a
left
solo
inside.
shot. Since then, we've
Ahmed
recorded one out.
Rosario
I didn't
is
use
at the
Didi
plate as he
Lewis.
watches ball 1.
I don't remember though. Yeah, it was Didi.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting,
Wow, the
Number
Braves just like
6.
getting routed in
They get
elimination
jumpy
games.
and tried to pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, grinded out, and stopped the other way.
And prior to the first pitch, you'll look to first. So here's Jeff McNeil. Pops this one up.
That's gonna drop in.
And that's going to find real estate and fall in for a
And
base
Stroman's
hit.
gonna score.
Back on another here as the runner scores from second.
9 guys that came to the plate.
Somebody's going to be icing their
Now
gloves
batting,
after this
right
game.
fielder.
That's a jam
Conforto
sand.
taking the second at bat of the inning.
Conforto.
Solo
Mix it
shot
up.
of it.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto.
That's a ball.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball
Ball
1.
1, no
He's
strike.
got a hit in
I knew
3
Pete Alonso was
at-bats
guaranteed
to
for
this
more at
point.
bat, but I wasn't expecting in this inning. Barring a double play.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Rosario over at second. McNeil at first, 1 gone.
If I could get Rosario to take a step, I could steal right now.
That's a
Now
ball.
a change
take a
up,
double
but it
steal.
misses just a little below the
I
zone.
don't want to get greedy though.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Ooh. Whoa!
3-2.
Lucky me. That's a strike. That's an absolute strike. Holy shit. Umpire not helping them out even though they're down 8.
And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hard hit
And
ball
there's
to
the inning
short.
ending double play.
Swanson picks it up.
That's
Over
an
to
out.
Albies.
Got
Relay
it.
to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So up steps Ozzy Albies. He'll start things out in
Leading
the
up
6th
for the
a
Braves,
lineup that really
the
hasn't
second
found
baseman,
its groove in this
Ozzy.
one.
Scored
Yeah,
what,
only
2
two
runs this
hits
entire
Albies.
series. They scored 1
Not
off
very
DeGrom and
many
so far 1
hard
off
hit balls
Stroman.
either. We'll see if they can
Shut
start
out in
making
game
some
2.
adjustments.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. There to take it is Gregorius.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
So they don't necessarily help my
Freeman.
Strike one to
Allegra
start the
seems to.
at-bat. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. A
0-2 is the
swinging
count.
strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good breaking ball right
Look at
there. Good hard
Freeman looks like a
slider.
damn
Now
giant
0-2. He's
compared to
getting
Stroman.
deep
I know
into
the
alley,
camera
but
angle
his
doesn't
slider's
help.
still staying sharp. He doesn't
But
look
even
at all
then,
like
like,
he's starting
Stroman's
to tire.
standing on the mound,
He looks as
Freeman's
good
just
now
standing
as he
in the
did
box.
early on in the game.
And another foul ball.
Take another weather update for tomorrow. And most likely not going to be good.
The next 0-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Flat out blocked him up.
It's not an
Changeup
insurmountable
right there.
lead, obviously,
Usually you're
because they
trying
still
for a
have
The
swing
center
and miss
fielder,
there.
3
number
innings to go,
13,
but
Two strike
down
count.
eight
Ronald
is never
Acuna
good.
Looking for it.
Jr.
So it's a backwards K for him.
Ronald Acuna is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit toward the right
Sliding
side.
stop by
Oh,
Alonso.
what a stop on the slide.
Oh.
Wins the
Hats
race to
off
the bag.
that one. Sliding into the
Leading
box,
off for the Mets,
Pete Alonso. In
the
his
first
career
baseman,
against this pitcher,
Pete
he's just 1 for 6.
Alonso.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
If I time that pitch better, I'm thinking he's got his 3rd home run of the game.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he turns this one
Damn,
around
I just
high and
missed that
deep
one.
to center field. Looking up
Acuna's there,
Acuna.
he's jogging.
Gone
Pete Alonso with his 3rd home run of the
to lead
game!
off the inning.
It is 6th in this 3-game series. A 3-homer game, a 2-homer game, and a 1-homer game for Pete Alonso.
Solo shot to
That's a
right
postseason
center.
record
His
for sure.
3rd home run of the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a
Now
Pete
that-
Alonso.
Third
A lot
baseman,
more rare. He's
Didi
having an afternoon he'll
Gregorius.
never forget.
And we're going back to back.
Field
Alonso and Didi.
absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Another excellent
Hold up, wait a
swing right
minute.
there. That's
Y'all thought I was
multiple
finished?
home runs in the same
That's what the
inning.
offense
Watch
says.
yourself.
Your
Just
attention,
over behind
please.
the plate.
Shane
Now
Green
pitching for the
comes on to
Braves.
pitch now,
Holy
hoping for
shit.
better
Number
results
19.
than some other arms that
Shane
run out there in this one.
Green.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat.
Nope, ball
As the
1.
first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Drilled on the ground to short.
Damn,
Oh,
that
look
slide
at the
stop, man.
sliding stop in
He's
time.
out.
The center fielder,
Here's the
number
former
9,
first-round draft
Brandon
choice, Brandon Nimmo.
Nimmo.
He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Albies
Sweet
picks it up.
Albies.
And that's the
Oh,
second
Nimmo, you didn't
out.
want to run hard, did you?
The catcher, number 40,
Trying to
Wilson
pick things up where we left
Ramos.
off. Wilson Ramos. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. Swinging a ground ball to third.
Almost.
And that is through into left
Oh,
field.
well,
A
that's
base
from
hit.
taking another pat, I guess.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason.
Now batting.
It looks like to me
The
that
pitcher,
the moment isn't
Marcus
too big for him. He's slowing the
Stroman.
game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here.
Damn, I thought I
Bullet
was
to
going to
second
get it over
base. A
Albies'
fine
head.
play.
He's short. Stroman knows a thing or two about being short.
Ready once again, Marcelo
leading
Zuna.
up for the
0 for 1
Braves.
for him here in this
the
one.
left
It
fielder,
doesn't look very promising so
Marcel.
far. This one as we
Oh,
move into the later
Zuna.
innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into
I
this
got the
one.
count 0-2.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
He's just been
Class all the
setting
way
him up
around.
and knocking him down all
Dominating the
afternoon.
team.
the batter, number
A lot
7,
of punch-outs from
Short
him.
stop.
Series, not this game. I mean, this game is
Dansby.
the
Three
epitome
pitches
of it.
right
But
there.
this series,
See you later.
Nope.
Awfully close with the slider there.
I got a
It's
ball,
1-1.
1 strike.
I guess we're going to face the Dodgers in the
That's
NLCS.
ball.
And he misses 2-1.
2
It'll
balls,
either be the
1
Dodgers
strike.
in a
Now here's
repeat
the pitch.
rematch of the 2015 NLDS, or it'll be Cubs in a rematch
One
for the
run,
2015
2 hits,
NLCS.
and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back.
Now
Ks,
batting,
and that
third
was his
baseman,
9th of the game.
Johan
If you're striking out one or more innings,
Camargo.
you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Short, hit hard. Rosario's got it.
Pulling up the bag. No,
But
good
a
stab
scoop
over
at
there,
first
Pete.
saves
Standing in
an
the
error.
bag. Really good scoop indeed.
Ready to begin the 8th. And up next
Leading
will
off
be
for
the
the Mets,
shortstop, Ahmed
The
Rosario.
shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, and he rockets this
Stay
one
fair, stay
down
fair,
the
stay
left
fair.
field line. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
What a
And
leadoff double.
he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting, number
When
6,
it left his bat, I thought
This
it might
offense
squirt
has been
foul, but it
insane
hugged the
this
line and
series.
found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And there's
Out.
one away. At the plate,
Now
Michael
batting,
Conforto
right fielder,
comes into this
Michael
appearance in the midst of a
Conforto.
1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh. Had better timing on that ball. Swung under it too. That's a good cutter. Can't do anything with that. That is
No
a good
ball,
cutter.
2
Shane
strikes.
Green.
The 0-2 pitch. Pulled
Damn.
toward right
Those
center
were
field.
3 solid pitches. I mean, that first one actually wasn't that good, but I'm not going to try to draw a bad throw on Acuña's
Acuna
on.
is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Pete
Now
Alonso
batting,
will
the
stride
first
in
baseman.
again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Here's a
Pete
shot
Alonso
to
with his
left
4th
field
home run of the
and
game
deep. Look
in his
at
7th
this.
of the postseason.
See ya later.
It's the
Over
3rd game of the
wall,
NLDS.
home run.
Get off playoff Pete's dick. He is setting records left and right now.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway
Give him postseason
left.
MVP
His
right now.
4th in the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Build his statue.
You'll talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Has that ever happened in the postseason? Has anyone ever had a 4 home run game in any I know it hasn't happened in the World Series. But I'm gonna check that really quick. Most home runs in a postseason game. Yeah, Reggie Jackson. The most home runs in a postseason game is 3. Kike Hernandez in 2017 NLCS Game 5. Jose Altuve 2017 ALDS Game 1. Pablo Sandoval 2012 World Series Game 1. Albert Pujols 2011 World Series Game 3. Adrian Beltre 2011 ALDS Game 4. Adam Kennedy 2002 ALCS Game 5. George Brett 78 ALCS Game 3. Reggie Jackson 77 World Series Game 6. Bob Robertson NLCS 71 Game 2. Babe Ruth 1928 World Series Game 4. And Babe Ruth 1926 World Series Game 4. So Pete Alonso stands alone in history with a 4-homer game now in the postseason. As it is, 4 homer games have rarely happened.
Up next for the Mets,
How many home runs do we have as a team? I'll wait
the
till
third baseman,
So now to the
Didi
plate, Didi Gregorius
Gregorius.
pulls this one into the air out into right field.
Damn, if I
Inciarte
were
will reach out with one
not
hand
as
to
early
make
on
the
that
catch
ball.
on the move.
Or, well, if I
Here's
hit
the
it better, I
catcher,
should say.
Travis d'Arnaud. We're in the 8th now, and
Leading up
nothing's
for the
changed out
Braves,
there on the mound.
the
Well, I've been
catcher,
very
Stuck with
impressed
Strong
with
off
the
the
starters
eighth.
going about his business,
Garneau.
man. He's looked really sharp,
Yeah.
and it's hard to know if it's had
Although,
any effect. But getting
probably
that early
Wilson in
lead
ninth.
from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Now here's
Ooh.
a swing by d'Arnaud and a ball driven well out to deep right field. Gone!
And they got one back. And they're down 11 now.
Your attention, please.
We'll grab a
Pinch
back
hitting
hit
for the
pitcher
Braves.
here.
Number 22,
Hey!
Nick.
Called strike to the 36-year-old.
Markakis.
It's 0-1. Back up the middle.
Okay.
And Markakis has got himself a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept the front shoulder in.
Now batting,
kept his
right
hands
fielder.
inside the baseball,
Enter.
and a base hit up the middle.
NC Arce.
Can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Actually,
And a first
I'm not
pitch
even
sinker
going to
is
do
over for strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Swinging strike,
count,
and now it's
0-2.
0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The batter, number
By
one,
a guy,
second
geez, I mean,
baseman,
that fastball was way
Ozzie
behind him when the swing came through
Albies.
the zone. I have to think he was
0-2 is
looking
the
for
count.
something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Fouled away. Runners on first with one down. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Little chopper back to the mound. McNeil's got it
He's
for
out.
one.
See, every time.
No,
if
he's
I'm
easy.
lucky, I
All
can
they were
get
ever
one
gonna
out.
get, and the inning will continue.
the first baseman,
Normally, I
number
don't even get to see
5,
when he comes back down.
Ready.
If that's me hitting the ball,
Freeman.
it's a double play every time.
Davis brings it in.
Let me throw it in. There's no fucking third. All right.
the center fielder, number 13,
Trots in from the
Ronald
bullpen here as he inherits a
Acuna
tough spot with 2
Jr.
on and 2 away.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
Corner
attention,
is
please.
slicing foul.
Now pitching for New York, number
Close
29,
there, but he doesn't
Inside.
get the
Brad
call with the breaking ball.
Gronk.
Hey, 2.
Fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike.
He'll be fine.
And
Nice.
we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Darren O'Day enters now in a mop-up.
How many runs do we have this game? Nope. We have 19 hits. As a team, we have 1, 2, 3. We have 7 home runs as a team.
Leading
4
off with
with
a
one
man,
with
keep
Pete
the
Alonso.
deficit
The left
right where
fielder,
it
number
is.
33, J.D.
Darren
Davis.
O'Day's in. Fuck Darren O'Day.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the
0-1.
ninth inning with a swinging strike here.
That's
Nothing
going to
in
fool
one.
me every time because he
It's
starts to
not
pitch
easy
so
to
low
get
and
your
then it comes
barrels
up.
to pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hot shot toward third. And that is into left field. So the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is
Now
obviously
batting,
one of them.
the center
Another
fielder,
base hit,
Brandon
leading off for the boys. This
Nimmo.
guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box, Brandon Nimmo, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Acuna comes on now, and he has it one down.
The catcher,
And
number
that'll bring
40,
up Wilson Ramos.
Wilson
3 for 4 so
Ramos.
far.
You
and
can't give up
seeing
7 home
it
runs
well
to a
in
team
this
except
ball
for-
game.
Even if it's 7 solo shots, that's
First
7
offering on
runs.
its way. Hit out
Inning
towards
ending double
second.
play. It's my
To
middle
second
name.
For one. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the riding in once again, Marcelo
Justin
Zuna.
Wilson.
He'll
Leading
lead
up
off
for
with
the
these guys
Braves,
needing a ninth
the
inning
left
rally
fielder,
here if they're going to force a
Marcel.
game.
They need a 9th inning rally of
No
historic
balls,
proportions
Acuna.
if they want to force a game 4.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Down 11 in the
Wilson
ninth
has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, we've
The
seen
batter,
some
number
really good
7,
pitching from these guys in this
shortstop,
one.
Wow,
Dansby.
Dansby wore the sombrero last game. He's got 2 strikeouts this game.
Swanson.
These days,
Jeez,
pitching
that's
has
6
become a
strikeouts in 2
full
games
staff
alone.
effort,
I don't know how
and
he
I've
did
been
game 1.
impressed with the job these
I
guys
think it's
have
7
done so far.
strikeouts.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Stepping in
chance.
for the Braves.
Now batting,
Johan
3rd
Camargo.
baseman,
And their season
Johan
hangs in the balance
Count
here as they're
Cardinal.
down
Fargo.
to their final out.
Ball 2.
Now a good
Okay,
pitch
Justin, I
around
know
the
you're
knees,
excited
but it
because
doesn't
you're about to
quite
pitch a
catch
clinching
the bottom of the
at
zone.
bat here, but like, come on. Still got to
Here's
get the
a swing
actual
and a
out.
miss on
You got
the
2
curve
balls,
Celebrate till the
1
fat
strike.
lady sings.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Lifted in the air to center
celebration,
field.
J-Will.
On the run is Nimmo. And the Mets have taken their first step. They're headed to the NL Championship Series.
And Justin Wilson's fucking dead. Wilson Ramos killed him. You know what's weird? Is that pile of players right there in front of the mound was probably like in like video game terms or like renders
so the
like
Mets
not actually a bunch of player figures, but more like just
series.
actual jumbled up.
Matt, they dominated
mass.
the division series from beginning to end. I'm sure they're riding high, and they should be.
Oh,
they're going to set their sights
like
now
not like a bunch
on
of
who they're
individual
facing
players.
in the next round.
Oh.
And now what can we say for the Braves?
Well, they obviously lost their way in this series. And they'll probably go into the offseason with lots of regrets for how this all ended for them. But they did have a commendable season, and I expect them to be back in the postseason.
We're taking on the Mets. Wow. So we were third in batting. They were ninth. We were first in pitching. They were 15th. 29th in fielding versus 9th. I'm surprised the Cubs beat the Dodgers, but this is going to be an interesting series for me because my pitching was first overall against 9th in offense is tips very much in my favor, but even more so, they're 15th in pitching against my offense. That's going to be a bad combination. All right, I got to go grab an allergy pill.
Should I subscribe?
I mean, that's a... You're asking somebody if you should subscribe to their channel. Obviously, I'm going to say yes. If you're wondering why, though, specifically, I'm doing a March to October for every team in order from bottom to top. I'm working my way up. So, right now I'm on the Mets. I'm close to being done, actually. What I plan on doing after this is I'm going to do a second run with every team. But I'm going to drop the difficulty down to beginner. And what I plan on doing with that is I'm going to just kind of see how crazy the numbers can get. Because I know how much this game mode loves to progress players sometimes and have some crazy stats. Like I've seen a season where the Angels won the AL West and Justin Upton, Anthony Rendon, and Mike Trout all had like 50 home runs. And they made it to the ALCS actually. Before losing to, I think, the Yankees.
Let's check in with
they lost to, it was a weird team.
To ask both ball clubs about making it to the League Championship Series.
I subscribed.
Well, Matt,
thanks, appreciate you, man. Appreciate the subscription. What I also plan on, I just kind of casually stream live everything. I don't do uploads, because one, this is easier for me to just stream directly from my console, but also,
Leading off for the Cubs.
that way it's raw. I know it can be a little boring at times, like when the archive saves, or the video saves in the archive and library. So then you gotta sit through like an hour and a half stream. But like, I like everything raw, unedited. You know, you catch my reaction, everything as it is, as it happens. And that goes for everything. You know, I stream Apex from time to time.
Up next to the Cubs, the catcher.
And I just, random games. Like I'll play Spyro for shits and giggles. Maybe I'll stream that. Destroy All Humans with the remake coming out. I haven't streamed Final Fantasy VII. I'm keeping that one to myself because I want to experience it in its entirety.
6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. 5-year vet at the major league level.
This is my main goal right here. This is my main one right here, baseball. So. Hoping that DeGrom can have a good outing here. So far, so good. He's got a shutout going.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game.
We just missed earlier on in Game 3 against the Braves. I routed the shit out of them. Pete Alonso had a 4-homer game.
The first 2 guys going down on strikes.
Unreal.
Into the windup. Here
That
comes
postseason
the
record right there.
Swing and a miss on the slider. He's quickly behind 0-2.
Let's see if he can find that curveball. He didn't have his curveball in Game 1 of the division series.
And he's got himself another one. He picks up strikeout number 9 here in the side. So striding in, Jacob DeGrom.
Leading up
so
for
far,
the Mets,
0 for 1 with a
the
flyout.
pitcher, Jacob Just wrong.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
I gotta Kyle Hendricks pitch count up. He's only at 60 right now. Not a bad spot to be in if you're me, but
good pitch there down below the
Down.
zone. Got him to go after it.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're
Count
just looking
is
at
one,
I also
two.
have to remember
shin or
this is a
ground out to
team
the
who,
left
for the
side.
most part, they don't have good velocity. They're
The
more about
1-2.
break and control.
Misses. Ball
Ball
Hendricks
two.
back
got
outside.
fastball that tops out at like 88, 89. So I gotta remember to slow my bat down a little bit more here.
A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up.
Good swoop over there at second. Who is that?
And that's
Got
at
him.
number 1.
Who's their second baseman? Kipnis. Good play by Kip.
The batter, number
And
1.
that'll bring in the former
Shortstop,
top prospect,
Ahmed
Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus
Rosario.
far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Whoa, right back at him.
See,
and it
that's
hit him.
the thing that I hate about this game.
Thankfully, he's
Right
able
there
to
in
recover,
capsule.
and he gets the second
If that's
out
me
at first.
pitching, that's gonna find a way to phase like
Now
through
batting.
me,
Now they'll
or if I
hustle
knock it
number
down with my
6.
body, I don't have enough time to make an out on the play. But I hit the ball, so they were able to recover and make the out. And a guy with good speed, no less. Let's look where Rosario was when they made the out. Yeah, it wasn't even really close. Got him by 1, 2, you know, 2 full steps, a step and a lunge. So they got him with plenty of time to spare. Whereas I can't throw a guy out with 30
Here's
speed.
the first pitch. On the
Damn.
screws to shortstop, but caught
Alright,
to
whatever.
retire the side. The next
Steve
Cubba,
DeGrom to
Kyle
keep doing his
Schwarber,
thing.
to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here
Kyle
for a lineup
0-1's
that
the count.
frankly
Absolute best
has
pitcher in
been
the game.
non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues.
So my
as we
man, if you're
approach
still
the
here, my
later innings.
man, tell me a little bit about yourself. Or
Looking to punch him out again
my
on the
girl, I
pitch.
don't know. Implying
And
that
he
you're a guy in
struck
your
him
name,
out.
Mr.
So double
Beast. You know,
digits
makes
now,
it sound like
10
you're a guy with a
strikeouts
Mr.
for
in
him.
it. Could be wrong.
Into the box
Who's your favorite
now,
team?
Up
Jason
next for the
Hayward.
Cubs,
He flew out in
the
his
right
last
fielder.
at-bat.
Ball 1.
Jason
Ball 1.
Hayward.
I'm
One
all
out,
about the
nobody
interaction too. Love talking to people.
Ball.
I'm
That's
just doing this
down.
for fun. I don't
This
ever
one's
expect to
taken
blow
low.
up either.
Hayward,
So
30 years of age.
if I did, that's
was
an added
selected in the
bonus. But I
first
don't necessarily
round
know how I
back in the
feel
draft
about
of 2007.
people
Yeah, Matty, they
knowing
certainly got it
me,
right when they
you know,
drafted this guy.
fame,
He has
especially
turned
the
himself
internet
into
these
an
days.
absolute superstar.
I
Everybody
got the count.
knows this
2 and
guy's
2.
name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Boy, and they cannot.
I think
touch
that's
him
why if I
right
had a
now.
choice,
5 straight
I would love to
strikeouts on
go back
the
straight
year,
face
and
with
there
the
are
Browns.
2
Also awesome.
away.
Now
While we're
batting,
not pinching for
the
him, that's
pitcher.
good for me.
Kyle
Free out.
Hendricks.
Well
If
behind
I had
that
to choose,
fastball.
I would
0-1
love to
swinging
be a
strike.
baseball player, professional
Man,
baseball
this
player,
has
because
been
not
a
only do I
game
love the
filled of
game,
a lot of
but you
swings
get
and misses. Not very many
a
confident swings,
certain
and this
degree
team
of
up there,
fame
they
with it,
swing at a butterfly
but
right
you're
now
not
as they do in front of the
necessarily
plate.
a household
Swing and a
name.
miss. That
Like, do you know
retires
how
the
much of a
side,
household
and
name
that
Mike
will
Trout
do it.
isn't? As much as that sucks, like he should be.
Bottom of the 6th inning now.
Leading
And
up
next,
for
the
the
left-handed
Mets.
And
hitter,
they have no
Michael
salary
right
cap. So if
fielder.
you're good, you're getting a
Michael
lot of money, like an insane
John
amount.
Porto.
Ball 1. No strike.
Case in point, Mike Trout has a $400 million contract. Damn. I need to sit on these pitches, because they're going to all come in slow.
1-1.
Front might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And he'll lay off the
2-2 the count.
curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit in the air to center field.
We'll have to play with that one.
Howe there, and he has it for the first out.
Big Meat Pete.
The batter.
Stepping
The
up to
first
plate,
baseman.
Pete Alonso.
Pete
Try to follow up the double in his last
Alonso.
at-bat with another big
His
hit
slugging
right here.
percentage is 2 point something. Just want to point that out.
The start
I want to
of
acknowledge
that's
that.
inside.
changeup, but it's
That
taken
makes me
for
want to
ball
throw the
one.
fuck up. He has 7 home runs in 3 games. 12 RBIs in 4 games.
Bouncer to the left side. There's Baez. Throw gets him.
Out.
2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Didi
Oh, Didi's been struggling.
Gregorius.
So far. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
I actually kind of wish they took Kyle Hendricks out of the game.
And no errors on the Mets line score so far.
I'm not good against slower pitchers, slow velocity pitchers,
This
for the
is
most
on
part.
the ground over to first.
But
Rizzo was
sometimes
there.
they leave
On
hanging
bounce.
slow
He's out.
pitches, and if
Gets
I
it.
can
Nice
not
play
get too
there.
excited and sit back, then I can be good against them. But for the
All
most
set
part,
for the start of the inning.
I'd rather
That
face a guy
brings
who's
in
throwing
Anthony
pitches
Rizzo.
mid-90s.
This
The
thing's
first
far
baseman,
from
number
over.
Mid-90s is
Even
perfect, so it's
moving
not
into
too
the back
fast.
of this
It's
game.
It's easy to hit.
Only
Rizzo.
down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy.
88 would be easy to
Hey,
hit,
base
but
away
you're
from
so
tying
used
this
to
thing
the
up.
faster
Behind
pitches that
0-2 now.
sometimes it's not easy to hit.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Now
Nice
batting,
job there.
second
taking care
baseman,
of the leadoff hitter.
David
Really strikeout. I'll tell you,
Bodie.
in a one-run
I
game,
feel so bad for a team that has
especially
to
this
run
late,
into me in
getting that
postseason.
first guy in the inning
This
is so
team
important.
specifically.
It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
You gotta face DeGrom in game 1, and then in any
Struck him
important
out,
situations.
making 14 punch-outs now in the game.
That's
gotta
just
face
about
Corey
everything
Kluber in
he's
game
doing is
2.
working.
Now
All
batting,
of his pitches,
third
Marcus
great
Stroman
command,
as a number
great
3
position,
pitcher.
and the big key with two strikes,
The season
he's
Steven
attacking
Matz
the
has
zone.
had as a number
Chris
4
Bryant
pitcher.
is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called
And then you
strike
got Rick
one.
Porcello
0-2's the count.
Gets him to swing
with
through
the
that
year
one.
that
He's
he
in
had as a
control,
5
0-2.
pitcher.
Did
Rick
a good job
Porcello's
to
numbers
shorten
this year,
up
from
and
what I can
protect the
recall,
plate, and
were
he'll
good
have
enough to
another
be
shot
any
at it
team's
here.
number 3 or
You can
2
definitely
starter.
tell with that
And he's our
foul
number
off right there.
5 guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as
And
this
you
is
literally have to
strike
face the best
3,
starter in
and
the game.
that
Ladies
will
and
do
gentlemen.
it.
Jacob deGrom. So, that sucks.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And
Leading
into
up
bat
for
next
the
will be
Mets,
J.D. Davis.
the left fielder, J.D.
A swing
J.D.
and a
Davis.
drive
Ooh, J.D.
out toward the
Davis.
gap.
Goes
And
deep!
That one is gone.
Wow! How about that? 2-0 lead. Nice insurance. Pleasant surprise there.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure
I'm
that'll
not
be
good
a
at
wake-up
hitting
call.
high Hendricks.
Start
So that's a
throwing
nice
some
pleasant
better
surprise too. J.D. Davis of all people got it out.
The center fielder, number 9,
First round draft
Brandon
choice,
Nimmo.
on the ground to second.
2 straight perfect timings on a guy who's
First,
thrown
good
87. I'm a
bounce
little
back
impressed with
pitch
myself
there as
right
he
now.
gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher,
Here's the catcher,
Wilson
Wilson Ramos. 1 run in and 1
Ramos.
gone so far in the center. Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short.
Good timing.
Cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Is DeGrom a better hitter against righties or lefties?
Now batting.
Looks like he's better against righties, I'd imagine. Yeah, better against righties.
Now to the plate.
The pitcher,
Jacob
Jacob.
DeGrom.
I'm keeping him in,
It's a
though.
ground out for
DeGrom.
his last time up.
Yeah,
He's
Matty,
in the
and
battle
it
a
looked
bit.
like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB.
Ball,
He's
that's
got
low.
to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Count now a ball and a strike. Hit down the line at first, but a foul
If I
ball.
can get a hit with
1-2
someone
now.
and then avoid a double play, so a perfect case scenario would be getting a hit right now.
Now here's the pitch.
Pete Alonso's guaranteed another at bat.
Weak grounder back to the mound.
Oh well.
Throw to first
Got
in
him.
plenty of time, and the side is retired.
At least I got a guaranteed at bat with Conforto and
New
Rosario.
inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the
Leading
veteran
off for the
shortstop,
Cubs,
Javier
the
Baez.
shortstop,
73 pitches and
Javier.
having, what, 15 strikeouts is insane. I mean, 15 strikeouts is insane, period,
Hey,
but
great job pounding
especially
the
against this
zone.
lineup,
Strike
and then you
one.
make Javi
You've got a
Baez
great
swing
hitter
like
in the
that.
box. Got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And he'll try and
1 ball,
tempt him
2
with one
strikes
in the
to count.
dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup.
Damn, no
Just the guy
strikeout
they
record
want to
for
see
DeGrom.
coming up now to
We
get
can
this
set a
inning
postseason
going.
game record.
Davis.
I believe the record in a postseason game is 17. I always forget. I want to say it was Bob Gibson that did it.
the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Ball 1.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
In time to
Oh.
first, and there are 2 away.
Let's get the AC up and running for a little bit.
Up next for the Cubs,
240.
the center
And that
fielder,
will bring in the Pittsburgh
Ian
area native Ian
Happ.
Happ. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his
0-1.
team. No balls and a strike to count.
Aye.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I don't like that it's change up so fast.
No
I mean,
runs,
obviously,
just
when you
one hit.
throw
No
100,
errors so far
it
for
makes a
the
little bit of a
Cubbies.
difference to 99.
Line
Ooh,
toward the gap in
blooper.
left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Oh, you should have gone
Throw
2.
into second. The tag, and
You're
they'll
out.
get him at
That
second.
hit will get
And with
erased.
that, the side is
Your
Brad
attention,
Wynn.
please.
It's on to pitch out
Now
of the
pitching
bullpen in the
for
bottom half of the
Chicago.
8th.
Number 38.
Makes sense. Once you get through Rosario, everyone else is not as good against
Stepping
lefties.
in now, Ahmed
For this part of the
Rosario.
lineup.
High in the air out to center
Damn it.
field.
That ball weren't so high. I thought that was going to drop for a
Hap
second.
is right there,
And it
one
kept going
down.
up. Come on, J-Mac.
Now batting. Number
Settling
6.
in now, Jeff McNeil. He could really use a knock here, over 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah, that was in my
And it's
hands.
fouled away.
I just realized I haven't
Bases
looked at my
are empty,
bullpen at
1
all.
man.
I'm going to sit the, I'll sit you down, warm you up, just in case. I would like to leave DeGrom in for the 9th at this point,
0-1,
though.
here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hap is there, 2 gone.
The right
Now,
fielder,
left
number
windup
30.
from Porto. It
Michael
was a flyout for him in his last
Conforto.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That's a ball.
And that misses,
Ooh, that's a
1-1.
strike. Thank you, though,
those
for the
were
call,
a couple
sir.
of close pitches right there in the inner
Those
part
are great
of the
pitches.
zone.
Those are beautiful
Hitters will
pitches,
tell you,
both of them.
pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Hit
Drop,
in the
drop,
air
drop,
to
drop,
left
drop.
field.
Nice, we're getting
And
Pete
it's
Alonso
in
one
there,
more at
base
bat.
hit.
Now batting. The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. As
Damn.
it's grounded
Swung
sharply
the
to
ball in
first.
the zone.
And he'll step on the back
I got happy. I got excited. I mean, I saw a fastball coming
Set
in.
to start the ninth
Timed
in
it
this
pretty
one.
good.
Next
According
will
to
be the left-handed
Your
power
information.
threat, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle
But it was out of the zone.
Schwarber.
Sharply on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's in.
No more home run streak for Alonso. It stops at 3 games. But 7 in 4 games is still
Pop him
crazy. As crazy as 7 in 3
Ramos
games.
waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting. The right fielder,
He's ready. Here's
Jason
the first offering.
Hayward.
Way behind that pitch. It's
0-1's the
0-1.
In
count.
today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find
I
a
got the
way to
count. 0-2.
control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches
I got the count.
outside
1
the
and
zone.
2.
Waste pitch
Too
there.
high. 1-2.
Go right back to that 93-mile-an-hour slider with amazing break.
Fouled off. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Victor Caratini
your
will
attention,
get
please.
the call here as he'll hit
Pinch
for the
hitting
pitcher.
for Chicago, number 7.
Fastball
Poor
taken,
guy
but
has to
that
come in
goes
here
his
2
own
out
Oh,
from
no.
9 facing Jacob DeGrom.
Previous duels with DeGrom, he's gone 4 for 9. He's also hit a couple of home runs.
Okay, I guess he's good off DeGrom,
Cubs are
though.
down to their final
4 for 9 with a
strike
couple of home runs.
He
Thanks
struck
for
him
coming.
out, and that'll do it for the Cubs here tonight. So the Mets continue to dominate their way
game,
through this
Jacob
postseason,
deGrom.
guys.
All right,
Yeah, and Matt, they've
Quick
yet
little
to
bathroom
lose a
break.
game. You've heard that phrase,
Grabbing
right?
Zyrtec for
A
my
rolling
allergies,
stone gathers no
and we'll be
loss.
back.
These guys are rolling, and that comes with a lot of confidence and some good mojo.
Yeah, Dan, with the momentum they've built up right now, these guys are like a runaway train. Good luck slowing this thing down.
So the Mets got the result they wanted in the series opener yesterday. Heidi, how would you assess this team's attitude entering today's contest?
Well, Matt, this club got off on the right foot with a big win in Game 1 of the 7-game series, but there was no self-congratulations going on in the clubhouse before this Game 2 matchup. These guys feel like they need to approach every game like it's a decisive game. And as one player told me, winning yesterday doesn't do anything for us today.
The catcher,
so it sounds
number
like
40,
this team is pretty locked
Wilson.
in on the task at hand, guys.
Contreras.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The center fielder,
First
number
delivery
8,
to him on the way.
Ian Happ.
Ian Happ comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he fouls this one off. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Wow, talk about
Now batting,
down. How about
the left
2
fielder,
strikeouts on
Kyle
6 pitches? He isn't
Schwarber.
messing
Count
around.
1-0.
And these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. He's got it. Throw on to first,
He's
gets
out.
him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and
Dominic
gentlemen,
Smith is
your
gonna come
attention
off the
please.
bench as he'll be asked
Pinch
to
hitting
lead
for the
off
Mets.
bottom of inning
Number
6.
2, Dominic
Now
Smith.
step out
We
of
got
the plate
time.
and reassess things here. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
And
shortstop,
that'll bring in the former top
Ahmed
prospect Ahmed Rosario. Head-to-head
Rosario.
numbers with Yu Darvish. He's 3 for 9. Drilled to the left side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one
Now
didn't do
batting,
any damage. So
number
he's not
6.
sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Stepping into the box, Jeff McNeil. It was a backwards catch, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Gone into the upper tank. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and the Mets have made this a 3-2 ball game.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call.
The right
He'll
fielder,
start
number
throwing some
30,
better pitches.
Michael
In now,
Conforto.
Michael Conforto. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Yeah, and I think he might have rolled himself into a false sense of security out there.
Up next
Prior
to
to
the
this
Mets,
inning, he was pitching
the
a
first
shutout,
baseman,
but now he's starting
Pete
to look a little off.
Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso.
Ball.
Let's look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
My mic's been off this whole time.
That evens it up, 1-1.
That's sad.
Conforto, base runner at first with 1
I
out.
don't really remember anything that I said. So.
Now
Other
a
than the
hard
fact that if that
liner.
curveball in that first pitch was a little bit
This is
lower,
a
we're in the
foul
lead right
ball.
now.
The 1-2. Hit
Damn
hard
it.
on the ground at third. The second
The last
one
thing I wanted
on
to do.
Rizzo, and
I
it's
would've
a
rather you
double
struck out.
play. Side.
Justin Wilson.
Your
Justin
attention,
Wilson.
please.
It's on to pitch
Now
from the
pitching
bullpen
for
now
the
to
New
start
York
inning
Mets.
number 7.
Chance of second.
Number 38,
7th inning
Justin
ready to roll, and that'll bring up the
Wilson.
multi-gold glover Jason Hayward.
Although that's a nice one.
One ball, no strikes to
2-run shot by
count.
Jeff McNeil that I have on my phone. Ooh,
Hit
shit.
hard towards center, and Hayward has a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
We were really settled in after that first inning, but that was a
The
bad
batter.
The box now.
The pitcher.
Darvish. And they indeed have
Darvish.
the pitcher punting here as he gets this one down.
Got
There's
him.
one on to
Ooh.
first, not in
Barely
time as he just
got
hits the
the out
bag
at second.
ahead of the
Barely
field.
Up next for the
missed the
Cubs.
out at first.
So
The first
lineup
baseman,
flips over and digs
Anthony
in.
Yeah.
Anthony Rizzo.
That's not a
And
strike.
he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty
I
liberal
did not mean
strike
to be
zone
gone
there.
as
It's
far as I
0-1.
was, by the way.
Just a bit
I'm
late,
not
and he's
gonna say
fallen
that.
behind 0-2. 3 runs, 6 hits.
Good K,
No
Jay
errors
Wilson.
so far for the Cubbies. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Oh, and 1.
First pitch
David
back in here, and that's
Bodie.
the first strike. In
Hey,
there at the
2.
knees, 0-2 now. And the
All right,
cutter
good
got
inning.
him swinging. Strike 3, and the
Give up a
side
little
is
up into the
retired.
single. No big deal, though. Nothing came of it.
Bottom of the inning now.
Leading
And
up
standing
for
in
the
is the
Mets.
veteran third
The
baseman,
third baseman,
Didi Gregorius.
Didi
From the stretch.
Gregorius.
A swing and a
Get
drive
up,
hit
ball.
well out to right field. Back goes Hayward.
Let's go,
Still
Didi with the
raining
game-tying
back.
home run.
And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here.
A lot of home runs for this team.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb.
High
Interested
one,
to see
too.
how this one
Right
finishes
down the
out.
line. Stayed fair. Second down. This is a launch angle on that baby. 36 degrees.
The left fielder, number 33, J.D.
J.D. Davis, the
Davis.
next at bat. As the
We're
Cardinals
all
do
knotted
this
up here in
off
the
the plate
seventh
for a
and game, too.
ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Grounded weakly
Damn,
to the left.
His cutter is
Up.
pretty damn good.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback
I don't like the
here as he
cutters that
gets
have
the
slider
first out of
type
the inning.
because that's just unfair. He's
Now
got
batting.
cutters.
In now,
Center fielder,
Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon
2 thus far in this one.
Nimmo.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air
Ooh.
down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
I wasn't so out in front of that ball. We could be in the lead right now.
Now a ball lined toward the alley. in
Nice
left
double,
center.
Nimmo.
And that's into the gap. It should be extra bases.
One
And
up,
he
going
is
up double.
into second base with 1 away. It's the go-ahead run.
The catcher, number 40,
I
Wilson
don't think he could have bisected those
Ramos.
fielders any better if he
I didn't mean to
tried.
take
He
the lead at
said
second
that one
base.
into
And if
the
I
alley for a gap
wasn't already
that'll
pressing
bring him
R1 to get
easily
back,
into
I would have been
second
going
base.
I just got very lucky.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. As Darvish will jump
0-1
ahead
the
of him
count.
here with strike 1. No hits to this point. Swing and a little
That's gonna drop.
blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a
Damn it,
base hit.
Nimmo, why weren't you
Long
running
throw
hard?
to the plate.
I said to
Throw
go
comes
and
in
you just weren't
quickly
moving.
here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at
That would've
third
gave us
now
the
with
lead.
still only
Your
1
attention,
away.
please. Now pitching
We're
for
going
Got the
to
manager
Chicago,
up out of the dugout
Number
now, so make the
56,
slow walk to the mound.
Kyle
And he's
That's
gonna
why.
signal to the
Pinch
bullpen
hitting
that
for the
it'll be
Mets.
all for you,
Although I wish I
Number
ran for
16.
Ramos with Marisnik.
So as he
Jake.
departs in a
There's
tie
anything
ball
on the
game,
ground.
he's the main
Marisnik.
responsible for those runners at the corners as he hopes the bullpen can work out of the jam. Line to the right side. Hayward has it, and I'd be surprised if they
so
send
glad
the
I didn't
runner.
tag
But
it.
I don't think he had designs on even really trying it. As he
No,
the
retreats
batter,
with
number
2 away.
1, shortstop, Ahmed.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners,
Rosario.
2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. The 0-1 offering. Hit hard on the ground to short. Baez has it. And
out.
You're so
short way to
fucking slow,
retire
those
this one.
Ramos. Alright, we have him on the ropes, though. We have him in a good spot.
Ladies
Seth
and gentlemen,
Lugo has been
your
summoned from
attention,
the
please.
bullpen as
We're backing
he'll do
them
so
up.
Now
We tied the
pitching
game up,
for the New York
and we
Mets,
definitely have a better
number
bullpen than they do.
67, Seth
And he gets a
Lugo.
piece of it,
That is
but
not a
it's
good
chopped
pitch.
foul.
Seth Lugo.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Ball.
And this
Down.
one's
is
downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The count is 1 and 2.
What a very painful hand. I cannot get it off. also received a pitch from Wilson. Oh my cat. That's an adorable cat.
The 1-2.
Oh, I got it. Oh, sweet relief.
Swing and a miss
And a
on
nice
the
strikeout.
slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his
The
business.
batter, number 9.
No doubt,
Shortstop,
man. He's one of my favorites,
Javier
mostly because of the
Baez.
stuff.
Nope,
You know, he
that's a
can
ball.
absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Oh, and that looked like the very
got
definition
one ball,
of
one strike.
flailing there. It's even at 1. And now a curveball
The count,
that's low and in
2-1.
the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Yeah, sit on the fastball.
To 2-2
I got the
now.
count 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
So
We got
Oh,
3
sir.
balls and 2 strikes.
When
We're
you're
giving
playing
him a free
close
pitch,
games
are
like
we?
this,
Counts
base
2 and
runners
3.
mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
this is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second.
A
And there are
beautiful
2
pitch
away
that
now.
was called a ball at that, too.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Standing in, Wilson Contreras, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Alright, David Lewis. Looks like he resets at.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit.
The center fielder, number 8,
He had already had the hat
Ian
trick. He was
Happ.
staring the golden
Make
sombrero.
a call for
0-1.
that pitch. That was a beautiful one. That was really the ball
Ian
that
Happ
fires.
is in with 2 away now as he looks at
0-2
a
is the
call.
count.
Strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled away.
One sec. It's Ian Happ.
Here's
Sitting
the
down.
0-2. Another
We're
one
almost
sent
letting tie
foul.
the game.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Cubs. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go.
Leading up
And that'll
for the
bring in
Mets,
Jeff McNeil.
the second baseman, number 6.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit fairly well out
Damn.
towards straightaway center.
Center cut fastball.
Happ
So,
is there, and he has it for the first out.
The right fielder,
Now with
number
the plate,
30,
Michael Conforto.
Michael
Singled his last time.
Conforto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh.
And it's fouled away. Hits are even at 7 apiece.
That looked like a solid one to me to hit. So the bad
Popped
one.
him up.
Bad timing.
Rizzo in
He's
foul
there.
ground. Makes the play.
Bullshit. I can
and there
never
are
make
2
catches
gone
like
now.
that. Like, the game doesn't allow me the opportunity to even make catches like that.
Now
Up
batting,
next,
Come on,
the
BMP,
The first
power
baseman,
Pete Alonso.
Pete
He's batted cleanup, but has been shut down
Alonso.
so far at the plate. 0 for 3. A ball and no
0-1,
strikes.
no strike.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game.
His slugging
As a
is
pitcher
down-
right
gone
now,
down
you just
1,000
can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
2.6, now it's 1.6.
High fly ball out
Damn.
to straightaway center.
Look at where that pitch was, and how
And 8
far he
innings have
still
come and
hit it.
gone now as the inning is
Fuck.
all set for the start of the inning. And
Leading off with the
standing in
Cubs,
the outfielder,
the left
Kyle
fielder,
Schwarber.
Kyle
19
Schwarber.
pitches away now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Right over the top with
I got
that
the count,
curveball.
0-2.
Not that I
0-2.
need to with how good my
Hey,
bullpen
sped him
is,
up,
but
slowed him down.
I also want to get
Got him
him
down
myself.
0-2. I think
don't know
he
how
can pretty
often
much
he
go
goes
anywhere
anywhere,
right
so
here.
if he
I'd be
goes,
surprised if
something
anything
happens.
misses over the heart of the plate.
And he takes something off there. This is swung on and missed, and there's one down here in the
Now
ninth.
batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Hey! Here's a fastball called for strike one. And it's quickly 0-2.
I'm a little bit ass.
One
I ate a
out,
lot of
nobody
cookie
on.
dough while I was gone too. Not a half hour, but
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the
He's
throw to
out.
first is there to record the second out.
Your
Victor
attention,
Caratini
please.
will grab a bat
Pinch
and hit
hitting
for the
for
pitcher.
Chicago, number 7, Victor Caratini.
Ball one.
Too low with the curveball. One ball.
Counts
no
1-0.
First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a liner. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third.
Now
Brad
pitching
Witt
for the
enters
Cubs,
to do the pitching, and
number
best case
38.
scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
leading up for the Mets, the third baseman,
Here
Didi
it comes.
Gregorius.
He's the batter now.
hang on. Okay.
Now as he looks at a ball, 1-0.
Good take, Didi. Solo shot to tie the game his last time
Starts
up.
to go around.
Good
The
shot.
ump and umpire says he held up.
2-0.
1-2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And
Ball,
a
and
guy
it's
that
out.
time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's...
Get up, ball.
There's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Hayward.
Didi with the game tying and the game-winning solo shots. And I think we have ourselves our NLCS MVP front runner.
A solo shot here
That's
to
a mid-season
straightaway
trade
right
acquisition
field.
right there
And
coming
with
through in the
one swing
postseason.
of the bat, this ball
Definitely
game
never
is
seen that
over.
before. Knows a thing or two about dramatic home runs in New York.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in
I
the
wish there was
final
no hour
at bat
because of his
ends
bat
it,
flip
and there's
animation.
bedlam at home plate. Wow!
What a quick 2-0 lead in the NLCS.
Yeah, Matt, let me share an
Shout out to
interesting
Kevin
stat.
Clancy,
A
Barstool
team that
KFC.
jumps out to a 2-0 lead in a 7-game series, they win that series about 83% of the time.
That's super interesting right there, Dan. And that's all well and good. But the way I look at it, only 50% of the work is done right now. They've still got to win 4 more games against a very good team who is now going to be fighting out of a corner. You can never get comfortable in postseason baseball.
All right. I bought a golden diamond chain from this place, GLD. And Cardi B just posted on Instagram 4 hours ago shouting them out. Both New York teams are up 2-0 in their respective LCS. Heading now onto the road to Chicago and Houston. Jose Quintana's holding us scoreless through the first 5. We have 4 hits, but no runs to show for it. They have 3 hits, but a run to show for it off of Game 3 starter Marcus Stroman. I'm trying to think of who's my number 3 starter.
Heidi, you spoke to some of them earlier. What was the mindset of this group headed into this game?
Matt, they've jumped out to a 2-0 lead in this 7-game series, but they seem anything but satisfied. One team leader told me that we believe the only thing that can beat us in this series is ourselves.
Leading off for the Mets,
is staying in the
the
right frame of
shortstop,
mind. Our
Ahmed
opponent is going to come at us hard today,
Rosario.
and we have got to be ready.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, some
Now
guys
batting,
can handle the
number
postseason
6.
lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys.
Count
This guy's
1-0.
got a
Running
monster
for his pitch.
postseason so far.
Jeff McNeil is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Swing and a liner.
Ooh,
But
I
gloved
thought
by
that was
the
a
third
receptor
baseman for the out.
The left fielder, number
Coming to the
33.
plate now, J.D. Davis. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. I think he hit him in time, but that becomes moot because it's a called strike 2.
Sure ran on that pitch. Terrible jump on
Rosario
that.
makes a move
Terrible
from
jump.
first.
I got the
You're-
count 1 and 2.
High, the throw, and Contreras nabs him with a
You earned
strong
that one, bud.
bonus extra.
Terrible jump. I
Wow,
hate that
that's
you
a
can't
big
control the
time
jump.
throw right there.
Certain
It's a
players
called pass to
Or not
pull
certain
him out
players.
swinging
Anyone.
the
You
bat.
can't. You hit
He
the
got
steal
rid of it
button and you
quickly,
can't tell them
and
when
it
to
was
go.
a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Sent in the air out
That
to
sucks.
straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time. Ready to deliver.
Leading
Here's
off
the first
for the
pitch.
Cubs,
David Bodie
the second
is going to
baseman,
start things off here as he
David
looks at a called strike.
Bodie.
It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and
count,
now it's
0-2.
0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now
The
here's
batter,
pitch.
the
Another
third
strikeout
baseman,
for him on the mound.
Fred.
Boy, is it
Damn.
fun to watch him go
Ryan.
about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
The 1-0. Is in there for strike one.
Oh, sometimes I crack myself up.
Slow little grounder left side.
He's going to reach on this.
And no
he's
chance on
safe.
the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Because the other thing, I'll do that,
Now batting,
and then the pitcher will take the ball from the third baseman
Javier.
and gun me down every time.
0-1's the count.
Valle.
No balls in the
My
strike.
pitcher takes his sweet-ass
You know,
ball.
D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so
0-2 is the
frustrating.
count.
You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling right down
Ball.
first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Conforto is there, 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
First pitch
John
on his
Rere.
way.
0-1.
And that's waved at and missed for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Bryant is off at first with 2 away.
Ooh, that was a terrible changeup.
Line drive base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation
I want you to get out of here.
no
The
doubt
batter.
his defense
The
can
center
come back
fielder,
to bite you. As a
Ian.
pitcher, are you even
Ha.
aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so
Oh,
concerned
that's
about
out.
on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's
Put
where
him
they were playing.
away.
I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Nice.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one. New inning set to get underway.
Leading
Here
off for the
comes the
Mets.
first
Big
baseman.
meat
The
Pete
first
is
baseman.
flaccid at this
Starting
season.
to run out of time. They haven't been able to
Alonso.
score any runs as we're moving late
Ball.
into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on
He hit
base
7
and
home
ignite
runs
a
in a
rally.
3-game series.
Couple of
in the
righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Damn
High
it.
in the air out to center field. Now has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 30,
Next for the Mets, Michael
Michael
Conforto. 1 for 2
Conforto.
on his line so far in the game.
Ball.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the hard plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air
If I were
down the
out
line
in
and
front of
left.
that ball, it's a tie
And he
game.
will make the play out there, and there
the
are
catcher,
2 away
number
now.
40, Wilson Ramos.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
They're probably going to throw him out.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them. It seems to be really comfortable pitching
The center
from
fielder,
stretch.
number
Hard
9,
to keep that up over several
Brandon
innings, though.
Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice,
Nope.
Brandon Nimmo.
Outside.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-0 from the way. Hit out towards second.
I guarantee that out.
Cleanly.
Second.
They'll go to Baez
He's
at
out.
second for the force, and
All right.
that
Here's what I want to do. Marcus
ready
Stroman
for
will
another
start the
shot
inning.
now.
Leading off for the
Try
Cubs,
and get something started
the
in
left
the home
fielder.
half of the 7th.
Kyle
Keyword is hopefully.
First
Schwarber.
pitch on its way. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a
0-2.
location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Ball.
Pitch taken several
1 ball,
inches below
2
the zone,
strikes.
in fact.
Looks like he hasn't had a feel for his changeup tonight. Yeah.
Nope.
Lays off 2-2 now.
He's not
2-2
getting burned
count.
with it. It's still, that pitch be eliminated. Even if you have a 5
Side,
pitch
but
bucket
it's
bar,
well
it's still
fouled.
never good to lose one of your pitches. That would be a non-factor.
And another foul ball. Hit hard to the right side. Reined in.
He's
and
out.
a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the right fielder,
First pitch coming.
Jake
Here it
Staggs.
is. Pitch to the plate
Hayward.
is a sinker for a called strike
0-1's
one.
the count.
1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
That's a ball.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
Get these
Struck
hands.
him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. And now the Cubs pitcher, Jose Quintana.
The
He's been
pitcher,
great
number
on the mound,
62.
So we'll see if he can do something with the
Jose
bat here as well. He's earned the chance to
Quintana.
take this at bat. And it's the pitcher that makes the play to retire the
All right, good job, Stroman. That's what I needed from this. So I
Riding in, Didi Gregorius.
Leading off for the Mets, the third baseman, Didi
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra
losing any
base hit
playoff
away from tying this thing up.
Winning any playoff game barely gives you many. 54-62, 55-68. I'm still going to bring the rest.
Your attention, please.
Will pinch
Pinch hitting
here,
for the
and
Mets.
he's the potential tying
Number
run.
16, Jake Marisnik.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he
That
gets
stays
this
fair.
one
That's
down.
beautiful.
But
Oh
a
my
foul ball
god.
here
That was still
over
on the fucking white line. Shut the fuck up. You've got to call that fair. There's no. It's on the line. No, it's over the foul line still. That would, if that goes directly down the line, in a straight line from where it is. Can't move it straight. Okay, so it's like. I can't fuck. That would nick the left side of the foul pole and shoot off into the stands to the left, but be a fair ball home run
Now the
regardless.
pitch.
That's a fair ball. Fuck you.
Try to bunt his way on base here,
That's
but
not.
this will roll
That is
foul.
not a fair ball. That's a terrible bunt.
Hit hard towards the hole. And
Not even
the
gonna run
off-balance
hard.
throw
You
gets him.
son of a
Nice play
bitch.
for the out.
The batter, number
Digging
1,
in, Ahmed Rosario.
shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
First offering on its way. Hot shot.
Son of a
around his
bitch!
short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throwing the dirt,
He's
but
out.
a good scoop at first saves an error.
Your attention, please. Now
pitch out of
pitching
the
for
bullpen
New
in the
York,
bottom half of the
number
eighth.
68,
In there,
Dylan
0-1.
Betances.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the
The
count
count
goes
is
out
1
the
and 2.
window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Grounded back up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw
Oh.
just in time as they get him
Take
by
a
an
sweet ass
eyelash.
time. You can beat that out.
The
So
batter,
one gone
number
here in the
13,
Chicago eighth,
second
and that'll
baseman,
bring up
1-0.
one of the better clutch
David
hitters on the landscape,
Bodie.
David Bodie. Bodie, playing here in his age
1-1.
26 season. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player
I got the
draft
count,
of
1 and 2.
2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
now batting,
And missed the
third
breaking
baseman,
Ball one,
I
no
saw a
strike.
post on one of the
Red.
MLB
Down for
Instagram pages
outnumbered
that
Ryan.
showed
Ryan.
the bottom lines of like players synonymous with their
And
numbers.
a liner foul into the seats down the right
And
side. Ready with the 1-1.
I don't know. They had
One
Bryce
ball,
Harper synonymous with
two
number
strike.
3. I don't really see that. But they
Ball
did have
two.
Griffey synonymous with 24. It was-
One
I got the
run,
count,
five
2 and
hits.
2.
God, I'm drawing a
No
blank
errors
right now.
so far.
Wow.
Throws him for strike 3,
it's
and that
definitely
retires this.
Sorry. I have to look. This scares me that I can't remember that. Yeah, his number was 24. Jesus, that scared me. I don't know why I couldn't think of that.
leading off for the
I don't
Mets,
think they had
Ninth in
Ichiro
this
though.
one.
The second
I think he's
baseman.
definitely
Bring in the
synonymous with
second
Number
51.
baseman, Jeff McNeil. First pitch of the at-bat. pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter,
J.D. Davis,
the
I
left
don't think
fielder.
they had Derek Jeter on there either. He's number 2.
Davis.
He's number
Third
2.
baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's
Nice,
gonna be trouble.
J.D. Davis.
Running hard. He's
We'll take a
digging
double
for
there.
second.
Real nice.
And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
Now batting,
That's the at-bat
the
that
first
Hugging the
baseman,
line, no doubles.
one out, now one in the ninth.
Alonso.
He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
Ball 1.
And he takes ball 1.
He pitched right
And even
around.
though he's had some success
series,
against this guy
he's
in the
still
ball
P.
game,
Alonso.
he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
High in
Damn it,
the
I should have
air
power
and
swung.
deep to left
I stopped
center
power
field.
swinging because he gone cold.
Ball that's
If I
tearing.
power swung that, it's gone.
On
Fuck
the
me,
warning
you
track,
asshole.
he makes the catch. The relay throw.
Say it,
And he
he's
is
in there.
at third
Very
as the
risky tag.
possible tying
The
run.
one
right
time
fielder,
I
Stepping
Buck
in,
Burger.
power
Michael
swing.
Conforto.
Michael
He's their last shot here with
Conforto.
2 away in the ninth. as
Oh my
they
God,
look
it's the
to avoid
ninth.
The shutout.
Yeah, man, they just had
Oh!
Look at this.
Oh!
High in the air and deep. And when
With
this
2
ball
outs in
comes
the
down, they'll
ninth.
have taken the lead.
I thought it was
Home
the 8th.
run.
But either way, we're in the lead.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field.
Holy
They've
shit.
taken a 1-run lead.
Holy shit. Oh. What's Wilson Ramos doing? Oh
What a
my
great feeling
God.
right there as he circles
First
the pillows,
pitch, no
finally able
doubter.
to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being
Oh
shut
my
out all game,
God.
but not anymore.
2 outs in the ninth, on the verge of being shut out. Tying runs 90 feet away. Fuck you, we're taking the lead.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh my God.
your
Skipper
attention
now up out
please.
of the dugout on his way
Now
to the
pitching
mound.
for the Chicago
He's
Cubs,
gonna make a change as
number
that'll do it for
38.
Jose Quintana.
Holy shit. I need to watch that back. I'm so flabbergasted. And that makes that... Oh, fuck. Wow, I've never seen that happen before. Fuck, hold on. Yeah,
So he'll lead
the
with
tag
2 outs
up.
here in the ninth
I
after
thought
a
it was the
fine
8th.
outing, but he does stand to be the loser in this one.
Oh, no, going back to back!
The ninth inning miracle comeback. Oh, there it goes.
You gotta be kidding me! You have got to be kidding me!
About this one. Back-to-back home runs.
Oh my!
So a solo shot here to left center field. His
First
homer
pitch
so far in the
with
series,
2 outs in the
and
ninth.
Mets have taken a
No
3-1
doubter to
lead.
take the lead. 5 minutes later, because I'm too busy changing my underwear after oh my
Man,
God!
that's not very nice. You come in from the
Back to
bullpen
back!
and you get greeted with a bomb. He's gonna have to hit the reset button pronto.
I cannot fucking believe this. I'm crying. What the fuck?
The center fielder.
Oh
number
my
9.
God, that's one of the
Brandon
craziest things I've ever
Brandon
fucking
Nimmo.
seen.
As he'll send
Oh,
a
I don't even
ground
fuck
ball
it. I don't
down
even
to
give a
third.
shit. Ground out, Nemo. Finding
And the
Nemo.
throw
Way to
to
go,
first
bud.
is in time,
Oh
but the
my
damage
God.
has been done as the side is retired.
We
So
were
disaster strikes
getting
here in the
shut
ninth,
out.
as a late rally has certainly
I didn't even
dampened
realize it was the 9th. I thought it was the 8th. So I did a dumb as fuck tag up to third. And if it weren't for the commentary, and God, I hate the commentary, but this is why I keep them on. Down to their last chance with 2 outs in the 9th, trying to avoid the shutout. Oh shit, it's the 9th? As I'm swinging. Bam, there's the lead. Back to back with Ramos. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I live for this shit. I love it. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's so damn good. I am still. I'm just at a loss right now.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop.
The Cubs are
Javier.
dead. This series is over.
Javier.
This is a 3-game
Your
sweep of
attention,
the
please.
NLCS.
Now,
You heard that
for
correct,
the match.
folks. The Cubs are dead.
Number 35.
This series is over. We are nationally. We just won the pennant. It's over.
Heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
DeGrom shuts him out in game
Count
one.
is 1-2.
Didi hits a walk-off in game
Well,
two.
that's a pitch right
Let me
there
rephrase
you
that.
gotta
Didi
just
hits a
lay
game-tying
off. There's a good
shot
chance
and then a
he's gonna
game-winning
throw it on
shot in
0-2.
game two.
And if you can
Then in game
recognize it
three, we're getting
starting down in
shut
the
out.
zone,
2 outs in
you
the
know it's
ninth.
only gonna go
Conforto
down
says,
from there.
fuck
Oh,
you,
he's
2-run
caught
shot.
looking at
There's
a
the lead.
beautiful
Wilson Ramos says,
ball
I
as
like
that
that. I
buckled
want
in
to
for
do
the
it
first
too.
out of the
Now
Solo
batting.
shot back-to-back.
The catcher.
3-1
Oh,
lead.
Phil.
3-0 series
John
lead. Just
Rivera.
give us the pennant now. We'll see you in the World Series, Yankees.
Inside.
Oh my God.
Kella has a good reputation for
Yeah, you're not scoring 2 runs off
preventing the
Keone
long
Kella.
ball.
You
One
just
swing
are
can
not.
change the
You
complexion
Curtis
of the ball
are
game when
not.
you're coming in late, but
TFS,
he rarely
Takahata
lets that
101, you
happen.
are not
Part of what
Curtis.
makes-
I don't know what
and
I'm
he
talking
can't come
about.
up with it.
Ooh,
Got
who
it.
thought?
And that means the Cubs are down
Oh
to their
my God,
final
I
out
wish
now.
this wasn't happening right now because it's 4 in the morning.
The center fielder.
And I'm going to play
number
game 4
8.
now, so
for
you're so
Chicago.
fucking
Ian.
amped up.
And he needs to make
Ah.
something happen. They're down to their final
Oh,
out here in the
fuck.
ninth.
I'm going to be going to bed after my dad gets
2
up
out,
for work.
nobody on.
And I'm going to feel
Fouled
guilty
off.
about it, even though he doesn't really care. Oh my
Cubs are down to
God,
their
it's
final
4:05 and I'm
strike
playing one more game.
And he
And I'm going
fouls
to
this
watch a
one off.
45-minute episode of Prison Break after that.
Has them down to their final
While I eat
strike. Here it
burritos,
comes.
because that's what my life has come to. I cannot believe this.
Swing and a miss. He struck
Game
him
3
out,
in the
and
books.
that'll do it here as the
Oh
ball
my
game is
God.
over.
Yeah, and let me put it to you this way. The number of MLB teams that have ever
The
come
thing
back
for
to win
me,
a 7-game series
The biggest
after
thing
being
for
down
me
3-0
is
could
not
be
the
counted on
Conforto
one
shot to
finger.
take the
So,
lead.
you know,
It's
no
not the
crown
Ramos
other guys
back-to-back.
yet, but
It's
I mean,
not the
good luck
fact
with this one.
there was 2 outs in the
Well, I,
ninth,
for one,
first
am
pitch,
not
no
ready for
doubters,
this
none of
series
that.
to be
Or the
over.
dumbest
And
fuck.
I don't expect
Actually,
this
that
to
plays
be
into it a little
so
bit.
I look for them to fight
It's the
back
fact
in
that,
game 4.
one,
They've shown they can battle back throughout the
I need a
entire
second.
season so far.
It's the fact that with a runner at second and 1 out, Pete Alonso hit a fly ball deep to left that if I power swung would have gotten out, but I stopped power swinging with Pete in that game because he's gone cold this series. So that would have done it. But then from there, I thought it was the 8th inning, so I took my runner at second, J.D. Davis, who's been not underwhelming, but whelming all season, and hits a double that would have been a line out to Chris Bryant had he not been holding the line. Talk about a butterfly effect. A line out, or it would have been a line out had Bryant not been holding the third base line. But since he was hugging the line, it went right past him, all the way to the wall and left. J.D. Davis, 37 speed, able to make a double out of that. 37 speed, tagged up on Kyle Schwarber's arm in left field to third base. That's the thing. It was a fly-out tag up from second to third in left field on Schwarber's arm. And Schwarber's got a decent arm, if I recall correctly. I just played with the Cubs in my last run. And he just barely beat that inning, because I thought it was the 8th. If it were the 9th, I definitely would not have done that. And then the commentary, as Quintana's already in his motion. Last chance with 2 outs in the 9th. That's what it is for me. Holy shit. Let's get a sweep. Oh my God. Tied 1-1. We both scored in the 4th.
Heidi, you spoke to some of them earlier. What was the mindset of this group headed into this game?
Matt, although they find themselves 1 win away from sweeping the LCS and punching their ticket to the Fall Classic, they're not taking anything for granted coming into what they expect to be a tough fight in Game 4. When asked how it felt to be up 3-0, one player told me, "Last I checked, it takes 4 wins to advance, not 3. It feels good, but it doesn't mean much yet. Let's talk again when we get one more win."
Top half
Leading
of
off
the
for the
6th
Mets,
about to get started.
the
and
second
that'll
baseman,
bring in Jeff
number
McNeil.
6.
We're having a Subway World
Now
Series,
here's the
damn it.
pitch. Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
The left fielder, number
You never want
33.
to get a pitcher that breaks a
J.D.
guy out of a slump.
Davis.
This guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a
J.D. Davis is
multi-hit
putting
game,
his
and I'm
ring,
sure
his
he's
hat
doing
in the
it.
ring, throwing his hat in the ring for
These guys are
LCS
in
MVP.
perfect
I think
position.
it's still going to
Great
Didi at this
crews
Now
point.
right
batting,
here, and
the
to
first
take the
baseman.
lead. There
Oh,
is
Pete's
without
got a home run.
question nothing tougher than
Alonso.
back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options
good
at
for
their
him. 0-1.
disposal right now.
No balls on the
Pete,
strike
8
count.
postseason home runs, and we're not even out of the LCS. Alonso,
Now a check
Ball
swing,
match
but
out.
it's
7 in
up
the
time,
LDS.
ball
That's
one.
unbelievable still. I can't get over that either. And that's why I do this. That's why I stream, for the raw, uncut, unedited reaction to everything and the crazy shit that goes on in this game mode.
And
Nope,
this one
that's
runs a
inside.
little
Like
too
7 home
far
runs in the
ball
LDS.
two.
Or like what
Has to
happened
be
in
a
games
challenge
2 and
pitch
3
coming
of
up
this
here.
series.
He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Damn
Hard
it.
on the ground towards short. There's Baez.
That's an out.
One there. On to
Oh.
Rizzo at first, and they get him
I saw
both.
high fastball on that side.
The right fielder, number 30.
Stepping in and
Michael
ready for another shot.
Conforto.
Michael Conforto. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first.
He's
to get him
out.
So
out,
far,
they
this has
decide
been
to
a
retire.
relative cakewalk in the postseason. We're undefeated in the
Digging in,
postseason.
David Bodie.
The
Leading
pitching's
off
been
for
stellar.
the
Other
Cubs.
than Corey Kluber
The
in
second
game
baseman.
2 this series.
David.
No, a call
Bodie.
strike. Take that back.
And I think and DeGrom in game 1 of... No, it only game 1.
Called strike 0-2.
So yeah, other than Kluber
His
in
command
game
has
2
been
of this series,
outstanding
we have
so
had
far, hitting nearly all
the
of his
pitching do
spots,
more
and
than enough.
that's been a big factor why he's been so successful.
good
up
range
to this
out there,
point.
McNeil. What a play.
Good throw
Oh.
gets him one gone.
And then the offense came to life in like
Now
game 3
batting.
of the LDS.
The
Now
third
to play,
baseman.
Chris Bryant.
Yeah, the
Red.
offense has
1 for
been
2
lively,
in the
period.
ballgame thus
Bryant.
far.
This has been one of the
Out
most
in front
insane
of it,
runs
strike
I've had,
one.
though. Like, regardless of difficulty. Like,
0-1
this has
count
been
and the
an
pitch.
easy run, but an insane
Off
run.
I got
of
one
like
ball, one strike.
Pete
ball,
Alonso
one
has 8
strike.
postseason home runs right now. It's game 4 of the NLCS. We still have, at a bare minimum,
Swing and a
if
line
we win
drive.
this game and then sweep the World
But
Series,
he
4
just
more
missed
games
his
for him to
extra
set that
base.
record.
And he wants that swing back. He'll
He
be
had
thinking
7 of
about
them
that
in the damn
all night.
NLDS.
He
I thought he'd
crushed
be
that
double
ball. He
digits
just
by now
needs
at
to
his
stay
rate.
back a little
He
longer.
was insane.
1 run,
He was
5 hits.
on
No
average
errors so
going on
far for
pace,
the Cubbies.
which obviously
Line
would
hard
have been
to the left
maintainable,
side.
Nope,
but
that's
for 21 home runs in
But
the
this is a
postseason,
foul ball.
like, that's dumb. A dumb pace. His slugging was
Another foul
2.6
ball, and this
something
battle will
in
continue.
game 1 of the NLCS.
Again, a 1-2.
That's dumb. I mean, granted, that's a smaller sample size, but it's only
Line
3
to the
games.
right
At that point, that's
side.
still dumb.
And that
Oh,
ball
okay,
gets
almost as
down
dumb as
out
Conforto
near
not
the
being able
wall.
to
There
catch that
should be
ball.
extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get
No,
in there
he's
safely.
Of course they feel good about that, but I know how managers
The
think.
batter, number
Those are
9.
the dugout
6, 7, 8,
wishing
2,
that
Shortstop.
out of the
when
city.
Javier.
guys were on
6, 7, 8, 2,
base, they've left
Baez.
a lot of guys
Foul
out there
ball.
in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring it home.
Hit weakly back to the mound.
Nice. No, oh, shit! It pulled him off the bag. The one time my pitcher actually can make the
The
play.
catcher,
on the
number
ball.
40.
And it keeps him
Contreras.
closing the
Wilson.
fucking
Time numbers
bag.
against
John
the
Brett.
And
Brett.
that isn't
4 for
counted as an
13.
error. They're
He's
counting that
taken
as a hit
deep
against
once.
Mats.
Ground
Fuck
ball to
you.
second. This could be 2. The second for 1.
Erase that
On
shit
to
right
first
now.
As they get the double play.
That's fucking dumb.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. And guys, 7th
Leading
inning
off for the
already.
Mets.
Hey, I'm not complaining,
The
but
catcher,
this one's
number
been
40.
flying by.
Wilson
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Ramos.
Matt. That's what you get when both start.
I guess Wilson Ramos in the playoffs is just a
Neither of
machine
them
because
have
he's
been
been
nibbling
pretty
around
damn
the
good.
strike
Too.
zone
He's
at all,
been like a
and
dark
they've
horse.
trusted their defense to make the plays.
Conforto and
and
Alonso,
they've done
that's
just that.
definitely
Now
the
batting.
carriers
The
as
center fielder.
expected,
Could really
though.
go
That is
Brandon
what
way
they
in
did.
these
Then
late
Wilson
innings.
Ramos just comes through and says,
Hey,
look
some
out.
guys can
and
handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously
transfer
one of
somebody
them.
to my bat.
Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
my boy Nimmo,
Back
even
up
Ramos
middle
can make
and
it
in
to third
for a
on
base
that.
hit.
a big double
And
there.
they've really got something
I
going
can only
here.
imagine. Can you
Runners
imagine
at
if this were a
second
real
and
life
third to
series?
start the inning.
Because this is a
Now
Barstool
batting.
series right here. Big
third
Cat
base.
versus
Show some
KFC.
signs of life. These
Pokemon
guys are
always
swinging
wins.
the bats like they're underwater or
Can
something.
you imagine
But a
though,
single and a double,
like
and
how
now they've got
ape
runners
shit
on second
KFC
and
would be
third.
going right
We'll
now.
see if they can cash them in.
And Big
Looks
Cat,
as though
don't get me
the
wrong.
decision-makers
Everyone,
in
the
the
world,
dugout
Twitter,
give them
like
a
this
free
is
pass to first, so the
Ladies and
bases
gentlemen,
are loaded here
your
on the
attention,
intentional
please.
walk.
They're
And
running
the
Now
right
first
into
play
pitching
is
for
now
the
in
Cubs.
order.
Pinch hitting for the Mets.
Chicago
Number
manager
2.
up out of the dugout
Dominic.
now, so make the slow walk to the
Smith.
mound. And I believe that's going to be off for John Lester. So he won't be able to win this one, and barring a miracle by the pen, would stand to be on the hook
Count
for the
1-0.
loss should a run score here. 1-0 the count. Grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field.
Everybody's tagging.
Catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And
He's
it's
safe.
not in time. as he's
Productive
in
at
well
bat,
ahead
Dom
of the
Smith.
throw.
We are in the lead.
The batter, number 1.
And that will
Shortstop,
bring in the former top
Ahmed
prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He went down on strikes last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this
I ain't getting caught. Why
situation.
aren't you
This is a
running?
big
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not
Two-run
in
double for
time as the run
Rosario.
scores.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch
Now
this
batting.
lead to 3.
Number
Takes
6.
a lot of pressure off your
Here
pitcher
come
going into the
Mets.
bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do
Wait,
is
that's
put your
gonna
pitchers in
fall.
positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel.
Well, base running by
Now add one
Rosario.
more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Forward was jogging at first.
Hey, that's what
Threw me
you
off.
try and do
The
as an
left fielder,
offense. You
number
get a 4-run
33,
lead, they're
J.D.
grand slam ahead, Dan,
Davis.
but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that's
He's out.
I know exactly
And
what
the
I'm
throw is in time to get him.
Ladies
bullpen wise. Edwin Diaz, you're in.
Your
Edwin
attention,
Diaz
please.
gets the call from
Now
the pen to
pitching
take
for
over on the
yours.
mound and start the
Number
home
39.
seven.
Edwin.
There's
Edwin,
a drive
that
high
ain't
in
good,
the air
Edwin.
and deep to left center field. Into the
That wasn't even
bleachers
Robert.
and gone.
That's why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out
Now
the
batting.
off-speed stuff.
That
And
The
shit
right
didn't
fielder.
was happening a little bit.
First time you
Defense.
seen him, didn't matter. He
Souza.
took it deep.
0 for 2
Junior.
from him so far in this one. Out in front as this is skied in the air
Weird
to
that
straightaway
Souza's in
left.
there.
Davis comes in a few steps as
I had
he
a lefty
hauls it
start,
in
so
for the
Hayward
first
and
out.
Happ are both not good. Although at least Hayward's good defensively.
Now batting.
Who did they bench? It's so dumb that Hayward rides.
So
Left
stepping
fielder,
in, Kyle
Kyle.
Schwarber got under one
I keep
and
thinking
down
Schwarber.
last time up.
Granted, Happ is better against
In there,
righties if
no
a
ball
righty
for
comes
the
into the
strike.
game like right now, but Hayward is a much better defender.
1-1
Ball
to Schwarber.
inside.
Just missed with that
Could always
heater,
double
but even
switch
if he wanted to
and
swing,
if you need
I don't
to
think he
ball.
could have caught up to that one.
The count now at 2-1.
Or the substitute period.
All even now, 2-2.
Just seems like a dumb move to me.
2
This
runs,
guy's starting
7
to-
hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Fouled away.
But the weather's supposedly going to be bad.
Got him looking with the fastball as that
Which
had
means
some
I will not
two-seam
be
movement to
doing
it. 2
anything
gone.
for the most
This
part,
inning didn't get
which
started
means
the way he
that I
hoped
will
for that
sleep
home run,
in.
but
Now
not
batting.
really about
The
it, get
pitcher.
out here today.
Your
Back
attention,
here
please.
getting strikeouts on the
Pinch
last
hitting
two
for the
guys.
Cubs.
Probably starting
He's
with a favor.
acting
Number
like it didn't even
22.
happen before.
Now there's
J-Stay.
a swing by Hayward
Edwin
as he
Hayward.
mashes this ball out to deep right
You
field.
spent all of the second half getting yourself right,
Swing right
fixing your
there.
numbers.
That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch
And you have
yourself.
been-
The
You're
first
missing over the
baseman,
hard
number
damn
plate.
electric
44.
0-1 here
Anthony.
What the
Grounded
fuck
soft
happened?
into the right.
Rizzo.
Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in
Out.
plenty of time, and the side is
Afraid of
retired.
this. Edwin Diaz just can't handle pressure.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's what it is.
your
Summoned
attention,
from the
please.
bullpen as he'll do so
Now
to start the
pitching
inning.
for the
That's fine.
Chicago Cubs.
Ready
Number
to begin the
65.
eighth, and next
J.C.
will be
Although that was no pressure.
imposing power back.
Sadler.
Pete Alonso
Outside, that's
Up
a
by
ball.
will start
4.
the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
7. No pressure.
Hit
Damn
hard
it, I
up
got
the middle.
a change up in the middle of the
And
plate
this
with
is
good timing
gonna
and a
be
power
through
swing.
into center field
I'm
for a
fine with the
hit
base
as the
hit, don't
leadoff
get me
man's
wrong,
aboard
but
in
I
the
want
eighth.
that one in the seats.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in.
The right
kept
fielder,
his hands
number 30.
inside the baseball and ripped
Michael
the base hit up the middle.
Neat.
Conforto.
Pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a
1-0.
good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Michael Conforto is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Check
Ball
swing.
two.
Wow,
No
that's a strike.
swing, says the home plate umpire.
2-0.
Ball two. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Wilson
Stepping in,
Ramos.
Wilson Ramos. He singled his last time up. He's set and the pitch. Oh, it's on the ground.
Inning-ending
to
double
second.
play.
Did he
Did
get
you know
his
that that's
double
my middle
play?
name?
Out to second for
Got
one.
him.
Relay to
I
first
don't acknowledge
in
the fact that
time.
Wilson Ramos was about 4 steps away from first base still. In that
Ready to go for the
second
last
out.
half of the
Leading
inning.
off
And
for
that'll
the
bring
Cubs.
in the second baseman.
The second
David
baseman,
Bodie.
David
Here's the first offering.
Bodie.
High in the
Your
air out to
attention,
center
please.
field. Nimmo
Now
in
pitching for
pursuit.
the New York
And
Mets,
he tracks it
Captain.
down.
Number 68.
Nice play for the first
Dylan
out.
Betances.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's
Chris
out.
Bryant stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Right guy, right spot. This is
I
one
got
of
a
the
ball,
better
one
hitters
strike.
in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
1 ball, 2 strikes. It's out.
Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Swing and a miss, got him with the slurve there.
Imagine
Two
building
gone.
this good of a
Well,
bullpen.
we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one.
The
bullpen
batter,
has looked
number
sharp
9.
and backed
Hey,
up a nice
shortstop.
effort turned
Because
in
of
by
my
the
star
Javier.
rotation,
These days,
being able to get
pitching
deep
is
is
Valle.
not
becoming a full staff
rare.
effort,
Nope.
and I've been
That's
impressed with
inside.
the job
I
these guys
literally
have
have a
done so
bullpen
far.
of
Bases
1,
are empty here
2,
with 2 men
3, 4, 5, 6 dependable arms, and then Edwin Diaz.
2 balls and a
Count
strike
it,
to
2 and
Javi
1.
Baez.
At times, great.
A little early, and now it's even at 2 and
Dependable.
2.
Like, incredible.
And he
3
comes back
balls,
with
2
1 down
strikes.
and in for ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Cubs are down in order. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Kyle Ryan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
I'm sending these videos to my group because I took a screen record of those Game 3 home runs.
All set for the start of the inning.
My
Leading
reaction
in
to that
is
was
the
fucking
outfielder,
hilarious.
The center
Brandon
fielder,
Nimmo.
number 9, Brandon
Comes set.
Nimmo.
Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Get down.
Line
Let's
drive
go.
to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the
Nice
game.
shot.
Ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man.
Come on.
And
Now
aboard
batting,
via the single.
the third baseman, Didi Gregorius.
Rogovsky. Look at Didi!
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius.
Nope, that's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. Ryan is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced.
Fair ball!
Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corner. Still nobody out.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Okay. I'm so warm. Oh shit, no. Yeah, I'm definitely pinch hitting for the Kansas. What the fuck?
Now batting, the pitcher, Dylan
Left him now.
Wisconsin. Your
Jake
attention,
Marisnik
please.
will get an opportunity
Pinch hitting
off
for
the
New
bench
York.
here as he'll bat with
Number
runners at the corners
16,
now and still nobody
Jake
out.
Marisnik.
And a
Ball
breaking
one, no
ball
strike.
backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
Imagine expecting Jake Marisnik to do something.
Takes this the other way to right. Catch
Now
will
back
be
from
made
Marisnik.
here. Tagging is the runner from third. And
Wait.
not in time as the run scores.
I can go through and lead. I have Keller warming up, right?
Now batting, shortstop,
Now back to the top of
Ahmed
the lineup. Stepping
Rosario.
in, Ahmed Rosario. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. Line toward the gap in left center.
Boy, Ahmed.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Long throw to third. And he's
Solid
safe.
base running Grogowski.
now batting, number 6,
Good
Jeff
jump,
McNeil
Ahmed.
will be the next
Ball,
to
that's
take
low.
a turn. Pitch misses
He's
low.
safe.
The throw
To your
down.
point, Javi, he's
is
safe.
not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Really
Braces the
forcing
chance of a
the
double
issue
play.
of that steal at second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position.
Go ahead,
and there
intentionally
aren't
walk
any
him for
force
J.D.
outs
Davis.
Other than at first.
Give
Pretty
Pete
good chance
Alonso
to
even more
drive in a
chance of
pair
getting
right
that bat
now.
this inning.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike. This is skied out toward right. Souza on the move. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score
Nice
on the
non-save
sacrifice
situation
fly.
now. Which means I can go back to my original
the
plan of
left
attack.
fielder, number 33,
Stepping up now, J.D.
J.D.
Davis. He was a
Davis.
double play
We
victim
got
last
time.
time around. And that will take a moment here at
I would
home
love it
plate
if
as he
JD
has
got a
some
single
time.
here. I don't even care if Ahmed scores or not.
He's set. Here it comes.
Just prolong the
Hit
inning.
out towards second.
But we'll take an RBI with it too.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores
Pete
from
Alonso
third
gets
as
an
they
at bat.
extend
Familia
their
gets more
lead.
time to warm up. And we get a run scored.
Big
5-3
series
lead.
in the postseason.
Now batting,
It looks like
the
to
first
me
baseman,
the moment
Pete
isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game
Alonso.
down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May.
0-1.
Do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Craig Kimbrell takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. And it It's fouled away.
They're doing smoke by me. I'm late on both those
3
pitches.
runs
by a
already
long
home
shot.
here. And there's
Yeah.
strike 3. So we'll see
He just
now
fucking
if they can
outclassed me
manage
on
to
3 straight
hold on to
pitches. What?
Ladies and
Jerry
gentlemen,
Stamilio,
your attention
right-handed
please.
reliever standing
Now
6'3",
pitching for New
gets
York,
the ball now out of the
number
bullpen.
27.
0-1 for
Jerry
count.
Hardy there, no balls and a
Stamilio.
strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Got him to go down swinging there. Wilson Contreras
The center
is
fielder,
dealt with
number
for
8.
first out in the bottom of the
Ian.
inning. The 0-1.
Pat.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here's
Up next
the
for the
first
Cubs,
pitch.
No, that's low.
the right fielder, Steven
1-0.
Souza
Good
Jr.
deception. Slider there as he's way out in front. And a fly
That'll do it.
ball. And this should do it.
Mets
Right fielder is on the run.
have won the
and
pennant.
amazing it is. The Mets are your National League champions.
And now, just like Justin Wilson was fucking dead, Furious Familia has fucking died because Wilson Ramos has killed him. I'm not gonna lie, part of me wanted to.
So
I could do it in the World Series. You know, I'll save it for. Hopefully, I can remember this for when I do my Mets beginner run.
Series.
I want to get the final out of
Matt,
at
the
least
domination
one
we saw from this team in this
postseason series
should put their opponents
with
on notice. But for them now, it's back to 0-0. A new series
Stroman.
awaits. And they need to come up
because if
with
Marcus
4 more
Stroman
wins
gets
to
the
win
last
whole
out,
thing.
Wilson Ramos
And now what
pounce
can
on
we
him.
say for the Cubbies?
And it'll be like an elephant stepping on a
It's
mouse.
a shame because they were so good all season long up until this point.
And
But
it's a
let's be
Subway
honest, they
Series,
laid an egg
and
in
it's a
this
big one
series,
at that.
that's gonna make
Both
for a long
teams
offseason.
swept
I do,
the
however,
LCS.
feel like this team's gonna
Both
rebound and
teams
be back
won
in the
100
mix
plus
again next
games.
year.
This is going to be quite the series. We were third in batting. They were first. There were 2 offenses better than mine, and they were the best offense in all of baseball. Diamond Dynasty Team Affinity rewards can be redeemed by connecting online. What, am I not connected to online right now? My stream's still going. Oh, that's weird. We were first in pitching. They were 9th. So I do have the pitching to go up against that offense. Do they have the pitching to go up against mine is the question. 29th in fielding versus 15th. It's a Subway Series for the World Series. It's a rematch of the 2000 World Series, and the first time since 2000 that we're seeing the Subway Series and the World Series. Obviously, that's a little bit redundant, but, you know, regardless. New York, World Series. Mets-Yankees. Citi Field. Home field advantage goes to the Mets. Can't wait. I'm going to finish out the Mets later today / tomorrow, however you want to look at it. I'm out.